one of your characters was going to die right now. Which
Why?
one? Because there's 4 people in the party. That's plenty. You don't need an extra. So which
What
one
if
do you get to choose?
what if Zarmon 5000 disappears again, and then later down the line we have Zarmon 9000, and
Something like
Zarmon
that.
Warforged just
I
pops up
imagine
randomly
I
every now and
imagine
then.
you'd want to drop Zarmon 5000. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure we'll see his return.
Can we
But
like not kill him, but like
as
he has
you
to
Me a
look
protect his
favor and grab
master?
that book.
as you
I
go
swear
to
to God.
regard Zarmon 5000, you see him kind of look at you, and you see him have an answer for the question you're about to answer, and then it looks like he has all the answers to every question you were going to ever ask,
Oh,
and
I've got
then
this.
clunk, his
Got
eyes
this.
his eyes turn blue. You see some white scribbling across inside of his eyes. Everything goes black and dark in his eyes, and then you see script appear in both of his eyes, or mirrored in both of his eyes, and a an error of boot. It says boot error.
Can I play this out? Can I role play it out?
Sure.
Hey man, do you know like a way to get out of here at all? Yes, user. Computing. Computing. The answer to your question
Clunk.
42.
Yeah.
Air
And that's
40,
it.
Air 47, Air 47,
No.
46 Air.
PC load letter. You see PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean?
Who knows? I don't even know what that means.
It's from a super old YouTube video with a fat dude in World of Warcraft.
I want to
37,
attack
take
the
for a moment.
darkness.
Such a good fucking video.
All right. Okay. So we've dealt with the Zarmon situation.
Rip.
I
Rip
put
Zaramon
magically appears back in
2022
my hands.
again.
Again.
We're gonna have a Zaramon death every episode.
All right, but we'll start since you're so far up north. You guys have just kind of taken a break from clearing out this dungeon. You came across a weird ghostly specter in the room, and then a huge, sickening explosion that happened
Oh,
that
yeah.
passed through you and kind of made you sick, but
Oh
didn't
yeah, that
overall
whole
damage you.
experience.
Um,
Yeah,
and
then I started digging.
yeah, then you guys found a area here, and you were starting to work on this kind of more loose gravel. It seemed like
Yeah,
a
just clearing a path. I
caved-in
had a shovel,
entrance.
so
And you again, we had the little bit of light coming through there, so you're just trying to make the hole a little bit bigger.
yeah, just so we could kind of squeeze through.
Okay. And June, we'll kind of start with you here. You're up a little bit north. What are you up to?
Okay, so I see Zarmon just go into this fucking boot loop and just go, the answer is 42. The answer is 42. And just like shut down. And I'm like, oh, fuck, not again. Fuck. And I'm like hitting him, like, are you awake, man? Come on, not again. And I'm slowly realizing, like, oh shit, I'm all alone. That's not good. So I'm going to start looking around and searching to see if I can figure out where the other
Make a
two went.
perception check.
Hey,
You hear movement everywhere.
oh no.
You can't see
Uh.
anything necessarily, but you hear the whole it feels like the walls are crawling.
Guys? I'm like slowly, I know they walked this way, so I'm gonna slowly go this way and like peek around the corner. And is that wall still up there?
Which wall?
There was a wall that was put up there.
Oh no, that was blown away by the fireball.
So I see Karanar's dead body.
You
The
see,
skull, I
you
guess.
see from that distance, something's not right. You can tell something's not right.
As in with the body that should be dead?
With the Cranar skull, yeah, something's not right.
I'm a.
You remember it being ground into dirt, and it seems like you can actually make out a skull shape from where you're looking.
Yeah, I fucking stomped on that thing.
I don't like that. I do not like that. I'm gonna slowly move forward.
And just then, it sparks back to life.
Fucking Jim's magic missile, the motherfucker.
Green flames erupt around the skull as it rises to greet you with red eyes. Fire your Jim's magic missile and roll for initiative.
How loud is that whistle?
It's pretty loud.
Is it though?
Let's
It's also hyperallergenic, so there's
And
definitely
gluten-free.
and gluten free. So, ain't no
So 21.
diesel fuel used on this.
Anyway,
21,
24
24. Okay,
and 23.
okay. Those will hit.
Fuck yeah! Everybody doubts Jim's magic missile, and I'm actually hitting with the fucking thing.
Finally.
and yeah, that's the last
damage
time you're gonna hit with it today because you just jinxed it.
Yep.
Just sounds like
God damn!
Sounds like somebody's launching bottle rockets in this goddamn shit.
2 1s, man. What the fuck?
13.
Yeah, 13 total.
Okay, he doesn't enjoy that. Look, I need to open the initiative counter, don't I?
Damn, that's. I feel like this is divine punishment for splitting the party.
He's
Oh
fine.
no!
Fine.
Oh,
All right. Here you go.
my go.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I don't have very much to do. What am I going to do? What can I catapult at the motherfucker? One second. I gotta look at my inventory.
You have a bow and arrow, don't you?
I do. But last time that didn't really do anything, so...
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna catapult my ball bearings at him.
Okay.
Actually, no, I lied. I'm gonna catapult my caltrops at him.
Okay.
I don't know why I did sneak. But it's a DC 13.
Okay.
Ten damage with catapult's kind of good. I've been sleeping on that shit.
Oh, okay. He'll take it.
Hey, yo. Now there's caltrops here. Granted, he floats, so it doesn't really
Yeah, I was about
matter.
to say,
Yeah,
floating skull. If
exactly.
anything, you just screwed yourself when you want to walk through that area.
Well, you know, he got hit by a bunch of spiky things for 10 damage, okay? I just did 23 damage to him in one turn. I don't want to hear it.
18 and an 11.
18 matches.
Okay, so that would be 9 fire.
Wow.
Wait,
One
both of them
eyeball.
hit?
No, just one.
Oh, okay,
The
so
left
9.
eye, not the right eye.
Okay, so are we still within that 8-hour period of when I did aid?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I would be at 37 minus, so what is that? 1, 2. There we go.
Wait, an 8-hour period of what?
I did aid, so we all still have 5 temporary health points.
Oh shit, son, really?
Oh, we do
Yeah.
still have AIDS, huh?
AIDS,
AIDS.
AIDS,
We
AIDS,
have AIDS.
AIDS. Only thing that sucks is I only have 1 spell slot remaining.
Like,
God
All
damn
right.
it.
Your turn, sir.
I'm gonna try to shoot him with a bow.
He's no longer there.
Oh. He ran away?
He's not in front of you.
Chill. I'm gonna continue down this way then. That's 30.
You step on a cow.
Did I see which way he went? Oh yeah, fuck, there are cow chops there. God damn it. God damn it.
I did I do? I said you were gonna fuck yourself. I knew it.
1 second. What do cow chops do? I need a DC 15 saving throw. Right, I stop moving and take 1 piercing damage.
At least it's at the
You
end of your walk.
Idiot.
It's at the 30 feet anyway. You're basically rolling for 1 damage. You're good.
Ayo, I'm good. I'm gonna
Uh,
take my other 30. 1, 2, 3. And I'm assuming I see him, but I can't
Yeah.
attack him, so I'm just gonna stop here.
Okay.
He's gonna laser.
he's gonna laser and then
Laser
keep
beam.
going. Oh, never mind.
Laser. No, 25 will hit for 17.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ouchies.
He said, "Fuck
Ow.
you! Don't follow me, you big
Jude-
bitch."
Jude's
No,
like, "I'm gonna
he's
keep
he's
following
laughing. He's laughing, taunting you, pulling you deeper into the maze that is Irithimble. Your turn, sir.
Hold on, I did the math wrong. There we go. You know, I think I'm gonna just wait here and I'm gonna hold an action with my bow. If he peeks back out, I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay.
I'm gonna just wait here.
All right. And I guess that will in turn, or the turn, because he doesn't seem to come around the corner and the green light kind of fades away. Seems like he is off in the distance now.
Cool. I'm gonna move down.
All right, well,
There.
okay, you're gonna move down there. So while you're moving down there, we'll go to Aeroth. Aeroth, you're able to kind of open up a gap, and you feel the cold night air rush in. Well, it's late
Cold
night
is my
or late
shit. I'm
afternoon.
like, ooh yeah.
So it kind of rushes in, falls into the hole there, fresh air. Doesn't smell necrotic like everything else down here. And then the hole's big enough, and just as you kind of are able to kind of see a space, you see a head poke out with 2 horns on the top of his head.
Hello?
And
What the heck?
Dominic,
What are you?
why don't you describe what they see?
So, about 6'2", 6'3", a solid 220 of like grayish blue skin, 2 big horns that kind of wrap up and around, very menacingly looking, bright silver eyes. What you could see is this weird pouch to the left of his torso. You can see he might have a tail. Possibly there's something moving behind him.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Whoa.
of everything else I've experienced down here.
He's silver and he
Divine
has a
sense.
tail.
It's a subject. It's a sore subject.
I
Okay.
already said that this
Yeah,
joke was gonna happen.
Divine sense towards Chuckle Nuts.
He's not a fiend, undead, or celestial. So
But I would still be able to smell the evils, wouldn't I?
I mean,
Because I smelled the book.
if
The
you
book
think
wasn't any of that.
Oh,
that you know of.
is very much a fiend.
Oh. Okay. I thought that went up
Oh,
by one.
jeez.
Oh well.
What is this?
Um,
And Serana will hide behind a Roth.
Who are you?
Who, who? Hi.
Yes, hello. What
Wh-
do you?
What's going on here?
Uh, this is Irithimble, and this place
Wait, it
fucking
is?
sucks.
Never,
Serana-
never heard of it.
Serana has never sounded more interested in what you just said in your entire life. Wait, a Roth, this is Irithimble?
I mean, I don't know where else we'd be at. You said Irithimble was an underwater, like, cavern, and we went through water, so I just assumed that this is Irithimble. I don't know.
Well, okay. We have to make sure. Because if so, I brought
Plus,
the book to
this is-
Irithimble.
I mean, the book wanted to go
So,
here.
so Zigdal, you you are actually brought here with a map yourself. You have a map sent from a friend that you know in the area of Phandalin named Gundren Rockseeker. He sent you a letter to meet him somewhere, but he never showed up. And so you had the map that he had sent along with the letter, and so you have you thought maybe he has just gone on ahead, and so you kind of came to right where the map has brought you, and you're looking for the Mr. Rockseeker.
Well, I was supposed to meet a friend here.
I've made a
Promise
couple
you,
friends
there's no
here.
such friends in this cavern, unless your friends are not nice people.
Or zombies.
Mr. Rockseeker?
Aroth kind of like does the thinker thing. He puts he's like rubbing his scales on his chin. He's like, Rockseeker. I've heard that name before.
You'll see Serana pull out a notepad from behind a Roth, and she'll kind of fan through it. I haven't.
I don't imagine you would have. I remember it was on a crate from the boat that we used to travel here, and we gave it to the shopkeep back in Phandalin. It was a crate that was supposed to be delivered there, but I think the name on that crate had something to do with Rockseeker.
Well
Are
remembered,
you an
Era.
associate of
Congrats.
his?
That's awesome. Just I had to say that. Don't mean to break the page.
What's that?
I was awesome memory. That was very. That made me
Oh, yeah.
smile. So sorry, I didn't mean to break the pace. Keep going.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Are you an associate of his or some kind? Never met
Well-
the guy, but
Well, yes, I was supposed to meet him here for something. I have a map, and he never showed up.
Why is your head so pointy?
you kind of remind me of this other. Are you a tiefling?
Yes.
Aroth squints. Are you
Serana will
evil?
kind of come out from behind a Roth and sit crisscross on the floor.
Do I look evil?
Kinda.
I don't know. I know a tiefling once, and he was an evil little shit.
He read
Well,
the
I-
book when he shouldn't have.
I mean you no harm. I'm simply looking for my friend.
Well, if your friend said to come here,
is your
maybe
friend a
he's
squid?
here somewhere. What? Let's.
I'm asking.
You
Is
know-
your- is your
Don't
friend a
mention
s-
that.
Oh, okay.
Last time
You-
I
Shut
mentioned
up.
that,
You know that Gundren is a dwarf.
we know.
Oh, Zigdal does.
Oh yeah.
Is his friend.
Have you seen any dwarfs?
Besides the ghostly apparitions of dwarves, no, I have not seen any dwarves. I assume this place was built by dwarves, considering that And I saw a
It
guy with a
reeks of
crown on his head.
dwarven architecture. Also the map on the name on the map of the place is written in dwarvish.
Yeah. But I don't know. To be honest with you, we could use all the help we could get, and maybe we could help you find your dwarven friend. Maybe he decided to go further in the cavern, and he got stuck or something, because we have not seen any kind of dwarves here at all.
I
But
don't
were
know.
you just
These
trying
guys
to get
told
out?
me too.
Yes, but we're gonna have to go back in. I just needed some fresh air, because it smells like death in here. And I'm tired of smelling rotten flesh.
June, did you want to move in to get with the group, or you gonna stay there?
But I don't want
I
to
was gonna
leave.
continue to move
I don't want to go
Yeah,
out
you can.
yet until I find we have one more member. We have two more members of our party to find. They're somewhere in the cabin. They wanted to find an exit. But we found this place.
Yeah,
first.
where'd that robot and the cat end up?
Robot.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You guys just hear in the distance, guys.
Oh, I think
one
that's
of
the
y'all-
cat.
Hello. Hello.
We're over here.
Oh, God.
Hello.
Let's
We're
not
over
be too loud,
here.
please. Oh,
She will
God.
kind of run down the
Guys!
hallway and yell to June. Where are you?
I'm
And
over
I'm
here.
so sorry. I
Where
cannot
are
breathe. There's death in the
ya?
air tonight. Hey,
Oh,
This
hey,
way.
Serrata.
we found another pointy
Hey.
guy.
Oh. Oh.
Yep.
Like
That's what I
Aeroth is
said.
just like I got my hands on my head, and I'm just like, oh my God.
Era.
Stop yelling.
Why?
Stop.
Oh.
Stop
Oh.
fucking yelling.
Dude, come on, man. I just fought the Cranar
Stop
guy,
yelling.
and he scared the
Stop
shit out of me.
yelling.
Okay. I'm not yelling. I'm just
Wait.
talking now.
The Cranor guy?
Where's the
Yeah.
robot?
Look,
Oh, I don't
Look.
know, man. He looked at me, and I asked him, like, hey, where do you think the rest of the people went? And then he went to go answer it, and then he stopped, and, like, his eyes went
Look,
blue,
look,
and then he
June,
started
June,
saying the
look,
answer
June,
to life
June,
is
June,
42,
June,
and I don't know
June.
what's going on.
June, there's
Huh.
a hole. Go through it. We're
What?
gonna take a break outside of the dungeon for now.
Yeah, I'm okay
Just
with
go
that.
through the hole.
Wait, we can get out of the dungeon? Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
let's go.
don't worry. I'm going.
Serena, go, please.
All right.
I've been asking to get out of this dang dungeon for a day now, man.
Serana will give your tail a tug as we go out.
Ow! Don't do that.
Why? It's right there.
Yeah, don't grab that. It's sensitive, man.
You guys out?
Sorry. Yeah,
Trying to get out. I don't.
we're crawling.
Well, I'm
out.
gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah,
you
you
guys
guys-
make it through the hole before Aeroth tries to go through.
Yeah, everybody's able to make their
Okay.
way out if you
I
need
go
to.
through. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We made it.
Who?
You haven't met Jesus Christ? He works down in the village. Super awesome guy, but very preachy.
Oh, Dragon King, jeez.
What?
Oh,
Hey, who's this guy?
I'm so sleepy.
I don't know. I dug a hole and then his face was right there. And
Hey,
he's looking
Aeroth.
for a rock seer.
That guy's more of a dragon than you are. He's actually got a tail.
That's what I said.
June turns around and high fives Serana. Same minds.
She will return the high five.
Hand on your shoulder, and I'm just like, and I squeeze
Ow!
really
Ow!
tight.
What are you doing?
Just
Ow!
like, shut up.
Hey, while you're doing that, can you make me feel a little better, please? I'm
I
really hurt.
stare in utter amazement.
At the pure chaos that is this group.
I've never really seen that many people.
And I'm a
I give
cat.
you 2 lay on hands.
Only 2?
That's all you get for calling me tailless.
I didn't call you tailless. I said you're less of a dragon than him. Those are 2 different
Yeah,
things.
that's even worse.
Do you also hold on.
Speak up.
Wait, actually, if we're basing how much of a dragon you are off of the fact that you don't have a tail, I'm more of a dragon than you are.
Do you also study the way of the Ascendant Dragon?
The who?
Of the Ascendant Dragon?
Yes.
The fuck is the Ascendant Dragon?
It's my hold on.
I don't know. I am a follower of Bahamut, and I point to my
Lack of tail.
chest. No, my
It's-
chest. It has Bahamut's crest on it.
I
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
thing's the only thing that has a tail on his entire body. So
It doesn't even have a tail. Would you look at it? Look at it. It's literally
There,
a head
it's
on a
settled.
shield. What's wrong with you?
a lot, apparently.
I like.
And
So-
I don't know. Zarmon 5000 just turned into a giant blue screen. All right, I don't really know what it said. It said error
What-
37.
Yes,
The
wait
fuck
a
was
minute.
error 37?
Zarmond had my book.
What?
Did you grab my book at least?
What book? You mean the book we shouldn't
He
have
had my
read with
book on
Zarmon?
Dragon.
The dragon.
The one that could turn.
Zarmon
Oh, man, I
definitely
was
read that
freaking
book,
out,
but
okay?
melted into it.
Aeroth gives you this like low grumbling growl, and like ice starts coming out of his mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry that I'm more concerned about not dying, just like my friend Zarmon 5000 just did. And you're more worried about a
You're
book.
the one that told me to give him the damn book in the first place.
I have the ascendant dragon.
Serana is Serana is behind them both, laying against a backpack, taking a nap, as if this is just normal day-to-day life for us.
I'm
Maybe you should
still
be more
staring at
concerned about Zarmon 5000 than your little book. Okay,
If he's
that is
dead,
my
he's
second
dead.
friend.
He's dead.
So
Who
dispassionate.
are you?
Oh, I'm June. Hi, nice to meet you.
I am Zigdal.
Yes, and
Zigma?
Zigdal.
Zigdal.
Big
I'm
doll?
Aeroth.
Serana will open an eye. I'm Serana.
Bird doll.
Wait, are you from... You're not from Candlekeep, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
So what are we doing?
I'm gonna start gathering some sticks and stuff.
Oh, are you trying to make a fire?
Yes, I'm not.
Summer
No.
fire.
Aeroth looks at you and he just points a finger and he goes, "No."
Hey, it has been extremely useful, and you know it.
Okay, well, yes, but are you gonna continuously concentrate on the fire to keep the fire going, or we can
No,
just
I'm
make an
just-
actual
if you-
fire?
If you put the wood down, then I can make the fire, and then it'll catch the wood on fire, and then we'll have a fire.
I can cast a fireball.
No.
No, we've seen what happens from that. I'm good.
I
Okay.
haven't.
You don't want to.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like gathering sticks up. I make a little fire pit. Am I doing this all by myself?
Yup.
Yeah, you
Serana's
told me not to
playing.
help.
I said don't.
I
I
help.
thought you were just gonna cast bonfire.
Serana's just playing around with her spell book.
No, June's not an idiot. He's just dumb.
So why were you guys here?
Honestly, my friend Zarmon went through a portal, and I was like, well, I can't let him go on his own, so I went through the portal, and that was a giant mistake. I don't know why they... Actually, I really don't know how you got here, Aeroth.
Did you find a dwarf?
Found
No,
a
we
map
found a
written
book.
in Dwarven.
Yeah, we
Well,
found
I had
a bunch
book.
of stuff.
I don't have a
written in
book
Dwarven.
anymore.
Yeah.
Saw some
She had a
signs.
book, told me we needed to come here, and then I found a map written in
Actually-
Dwarven, and then it said, "Here's where we need to go." And
Yeah, and then the book
unfortunately,
killed
this is
Zarmon.
where we're at.
Actually, a
And then
I-
question
Zarmon
for you.
5000 died.
I have my map from Rock's Keeper.
I thought you said it was Roxir.
Sure.
He did.
You said what was his first name again?
Gudgeon.
Gundrip,
Dungeon.
Gungeon, Gungeon. I know I've
Gundam.
heard that name. I swear it was from June. You remember that crate that we dropped off at the goods store in Phandalin?
Yeah.
It had the Roxir, Gundrip Roxir, or whatever. It was by that.
Oh, yeah, it was sent from that guy.
Yeah. He's friends with him apparently.
Oh.
Not
Why
that
don't
we've ever
we...
met him. We just found a box full of mining gear of his stuff.
Why don't we go back to Phandalin? We can restock like I suggested 20 times, and he just gives a glance over to fucking Serana.
She is doodling
And then
in a
we can come
notebook,
back.
and she looks very happy all of a sudden. Actually, question for you, Ben.
Mhm.
Would I have met that bond because technically the book is an ear thimble?
Yeah. I mean, you're not compelled or anything by it. I mean,
Okay.
It's,
Yeah, Serana looks way happier than she ever has before, than you've seen. And also she's doodling in a notebook.
Man, it almost seems like leaving that stupid dungeon made you happy, Serana. It's like you should have listened to me from the get-go.
Huh? And she'll look up from the book.
Never
What do you
mind.
mean?
Yes, but now we have a problem.
We do?
What?
Yes, the two
Actually-
evil things that the three of us have ever seen are together.
June. Roll a perception check. You got a high perception already, but
Yeah, I got a +8.
okay. So you do. I mean, as you glance down at Serana's book that she's writing, you know, she looks like she was, just kind of jotting down notes and everything, but the stuff that she's writing is almost like in an abyssal language.
God damn it. I don't speak that.
Speak what?
I speak 4 languages, and that ain't one of them.
Did I light the fire?
What do you, Oh, yeah, I got you.
Hmm.
And I cast Bonfire on the sticks that he put down on the ground.
Great!
Serrano
Like
will-
Aeroth jumps backwards.
I'm not even looking at it, too. I just kind of, like, wave my hand in that direction. It's just like, fire! Hey,
Serana will tilt her head at you.
what are you writing there, Serana?
Oh, look! And she'll hold it up, and she is doodling a cat in the corner. It's you.
Oh, thank you. But what about all the other things?
Do we see this?
Yeah.
I'll hold it up.
I don't know. Yeah,
Also, I
she's
don't
holding it up.
speak abyssal, so I'm like, I don't know, some doodles.
I know what that is.
What? The lines?
It's a language.
Oh. Yeah, I can't read that.
I absolutely
If you-
can. May I see it?
If you can't read it, then how did you write it?
You have to be careful. I have my spells in here, and she'll like very
You could-
cautiously hold it up to you.
You could
cast
hold
fire.
it. I just want to read it.
Okay. She'll hand it to
And
you.
I
Aeroth
Begin
kind of
reading.
just like pulls his shield from behind his back and slowly
Roll
puts it in
an
front of his face.
intelligence check.
Yeah, June is getting behind Aeroth.
Because at this point, when the trust issues are so fucking real,
what was that?
Roll an intelligence check, Zigdon.
Okay, how do I do that?
Just click intelligence on the word intelligence in your character sheet, and it should zap it.
kind of
Into the chat
intrigued at
box.
what Serana's looking at. She's holding the book, sees Aeroth pull his shield out, and
You
slowly puts
can't
it in front of his
really
face.
discern what it's talking about. It mentions something about a plague that consumes just almost everyone it comes in contact with. It's a story about how people suffered a massive death just by this plague, but it's written in a way where you're catching little spots of the story, and it almost seems like it's
Like slang.
not slang, but
Point notes.
like old English type, like it was a journal entry from somebody from
Proper.
thousands of years ago, written in abyssal.
Okay.
So,
As you look from the book, Serana is like, she has her head tilted, she's smiling, she's looking up at you like, do you like it? That kind of thing.
It's been a while, but the gist of what I can read is there was a plague, very bad, killed pretty much everybody I came in contact with, and that's kind of as far as I got.
Aeroth kind of like peeks his head back from his behind his shield. So I'm not gonna explode. Great.
No,
It puts
no?
his shield back
No,
away.
it said that you're gonna get a
Awesome.
plague. That's what that was.
It didn't say me. It said there was a plague.
Oh. At this point, I don't trust it, man.
My luck is bad enough. I don't need your help.
Yo, Serrano, are you gonna fucking kill us?
I hope not. I like you
I
guys.
really hope not, too.
It was kind of mean.
Hey, look, you know what? I have learned the best bet is to just ask directly, and usually people are like so thrown off that they answer it.
Does
Serana
this
will reach
mean
back for her
anything to
spell
anyone?
book.
No.
Gladly give it back.
Serana will snatch
I
it
would
and
like
then
to-
continue doodling. And
I would like
She'll
to
sit
do.
back
Is
down.
there? Does it seem like the area that we're in is safe?
I mean, you're outside of the
As
cave.
safe as we'll get.
I mean,
Anyways,
nothing's coming. Doesn't seem like anything's clawing out at you, kind of thing.
Yo, is there a giant animal that I can use to
I think we
grab
should
my
leave.
cart that I spent 500 gold on?
I mean, we can make our way to
That's
Phandalin in the
yeah. That's
night.
like 8 miles or 20 miles away, something like that.
Yeah,
Actually, I have to go back. Let me check.
it's a day's journey back to Phandalin. It took us a whole day to get here.
Perfect. You can carry me, Roth.
That's true. Yeah, you could carry us, Roth.
Perfect.
I'm not
Perfect.
carrying you, Jude.
Wow, that's pretty
Serrano will
messed up, man.
smile at the notion that you will carry her.
That's pretty messed up.
40 miles.
Oh,
Oh!
to the cart.
Yeah, or where the cart was.
Damn.
Oh, actually,
Phandalin's closer.
I said,
Okay.
Jude, follow
Ah,
me.
what? Okay.
Well, actually, you could stay here. I can go by myself, but if one of you would like to accompany me, that'd be fine. I need
Wait.
to go check on something.
Guys.
Okay.
I'll be right
No
back.
problem. She will like hop up and then gesture for you to like sit down so she can get on your back.
He kind of like reluctantly kneels down.
Serrano will hop on like she's a backpack.
And then, yeah, so I want to wander kind of back towards the front of the cave where we entered, and see if my horse is still there.
Around the other entrance to the cave.
Yeah,
y'all
is that,
went?
is that far? Or-
Yeah. I mean, the mountains are weird, so it's like on the other side of a peak. Is that other
Oh,
entrance?
okay, so it would be like part of the trek to get back to Phandalin.
Yeah, but I mean, you could make your way back there and then track back to Phandalin. But it's not like you can just like run over there 5 minutes or whatever and
Okay.
grab it. But yeah, if
Um,
y'all want to plan to do that,
Yeah,
I think there's 2 horses, right? Or y'all just got the one and
I
rode.
got one
side
horse because
saddle,
it was
got it.
extremely expensive
Mm-hmm.
because of supply and demand. Because of a fucking dragon.
It's true. Dragons do ruin the economy.
Not this one. Alright. Okay.
Well, that's because tails are expensive.
Shut up.
Uh,
I don't
So- sorry.
know what Dragonborn you have ever seen with goddamn tail, but no Dragonborn
I
I've
don't
ever
know.
seen,
The
and I
cat
was
said they
raised
should
by
have
Dragonborn
one.
as a tail.
I
I
mean,
have a
you're the
tail.
only Dragonborn I've ever seen, and I've seen dragons, and they had tails.
We are
and
not
dragon is
dragons.
it's literally in your name, Dragonborn.
Yes,
Like you were born from
thousands
dragons.
upon thousands of years ago,
Well,
we
it
were
sounds like
a
you should have.
teardrop that was gifted on the earth, and then through thousands of years,
Serrano's
we
eyes will
slowly lost
visibly
our
glaze
tails
over.
and wings.
I don't really know if it was much of a gift, but
Gift.
yeah, you said you were gifted to Earth. I don't really know about gift, but it's pretty high.
Like,
Why
on
don't
my
it
we
was-
list.
yell at
it
each
was-
other while we walk to wherever we're going?
I'm not yelling.
Agreed.
Cop is just huh. They have no interest in learning. They just want to make fun of me. Like,
Now
motherfucker,
you're
like,
learning.
Huh?
What?
No, that I said Aeroth, like, so that was above table. Like,
Oh,
So
okay.
where are we going?
We're going back to Phandalin.
yeah, we're
Oh,
just gonna
okay.
make the trek.
Ben.
let's go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
Yeah, on the way back, I'd like to see if the horse is still there.
So where are you from, pointy guy?
Horses there, it's fine.
Awesome.
Well, I was captured young by a bandit group, so I don't really know.
Oh. Huh. What were
Yes.
they like?
They were pretty horrible.
Did you murder them all with your bare hands?
Well, no. And then I gestured toward my left hand. They took one of my real hands for fighting them.
Oh.
And in it, you see like this, think like red bricky hand, like Hellboy almost.
Like a weird prosthetic.
Just made of solid like rock, but
Can you
still
move it?
oddly mobile. Yeah. I like
Huh.
move it all around and move my
Aerith
fingers.
like kind of leans over. He's like, "It's quite interesting. I've never seen such a thing."
Serrano will
It
draw
is-
a picture of it in her book.
It's the
On my.
redstone
So you're
bandit.
like, God damn. Will you stop moving so much, please?
Nope.
Ugh.
Ugh.
So
I'm
how
so
did you three
tired.
meet?
Why didn't
I
you
had
just
a
get on the
book.
horse, Serana? I put all the gear on the horse.
I don't know. Do you want me to be on the horse
Oh,
instead?
we can go on the horse. June hops up on the horse before she even gets a chance.
I put all the gear on the horse.
I'm on top of that shit. I'm laying down. I'm a cat. Wake me up when we get there, please.
How did the horse
Horse.
react to that? That's what I want to know. You just jumped on a horse.
The horse is just also so done with our shit.
Oh, to answer your question, Bergbaugh, me and Era, Big Doll,
Zeeg Doll.
Zeke Doll.
There you go.
Dude, you are
Alright.
so bad with names.
I know. To answer your question, me and Aeroth were on a ship together to travel here, and then the ship got attacked by a giant squid, and then we killed the squid, or at least we made it ran away. But then we like had a giant storm that like marooned us, and we had another friend named Zarmon, another friend named Ciro, and Zarmon just died in there. He got consumed by a book because the idiot couldn't stop reading.
He shouldn't have read
Ciro,
it.
I don't. Yeah, well,
I don't know what happened.
I don't really
He
know
just
what
left.
happened to Ciro. Yeah, I think he just ditched us. Like he killed somebody and then just left. So like,
You know, he actually had something that we saw a vision or like a weird mirage of, you know, that Caramore skull thing. Like we saw, and then we saw Wraith. And then there was someone else.
what are you
Did
talking
we see
about?
him?
We saw well, we were in the the Magic Forge.
Yeah, we saw.
The
I know,
what?
like I was saying, that we actually saw them, but then you and I saw like a mirage of what happened in the past. There were 3 dwarves.
Here, look. Serana will take out her notebook and she'll show you some like drawings and some notes she took about the 3 people that she saw in the Mage Forge.
Man, I missed a lot.
Yeah, they seemed
Yeah.
cool.
Because
Also,
you
I
didn't
found this
follow.
necklace,
Decided to leave.
and she'll show off the necklace.
A necklace?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have worn it.
Do I have a
Why?
necklace and I
I
show off
think
my
it looks
parapet?
nice.
Could be cursed.
Aeroth
What?
kind of like sadly looks at his necklace. Like, oh.
No, look at it. She'll hold it out more, and she'll be like, look, it looks like a clock.
I've seen your necklace.
Oh yeah, back to how we got here.
I know, but it looks
let's see. We
nice.
had another friend named Zarmon 5000. He was awesome. He was a nice version of Zarmon. And he just kept yelling at me, the answer is 42, the answer is 42, and then like everything was blue, and he's like error 37, error 37, and I don't know what that is. There's
What
no
about
other errors
arrows?
before it. What?
She'll look up from her notebook again. 37 arrows? She's like
No,
trying to write
error.
it down.
I don't know. I don't know. He was always weird. But we'll probably see him again. I don't know. He popped up once beforehand, and then he popped up again, and I don't know. He's weird. And then we found Serana, who was a pain in my ass the entire
Hi.
time we were in the dungeon because she wouldn't leave, and now we're leaving. So
yeah, I
that's
hate
good.
it in there.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, like Screech and I kind of Serana found me. I guess
Yeah.
you could say
I found a
is
rock.
the better way to put it, and then yeah, because I had just
Yeah,
woken
because
up.
I was scared that the Candlekeep people were gonna kill me, and then he was big.
What?
That's true. He is big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taller than you, dude. I'm 6'7" and at about almost 300 pounds.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm the worst one to kind of explain this to you because I'm just kind of like along for the ride, and like Aeroth is the one that's really more detail oriented. But I guess that's Serana now because she's taking notes of everything, even though I can't read them.
Oh, actually,
Well-
well, why don't we take this moment to explain what we look like to Carl? Because we
Ooh,
really haven't
yeah.
done that.
Oh, true.
So yeah, so I'm a dragonborn. I'm a silver dragonborn. I'm like shiny, like in the sunlight. I literally shine, and I have like deep sky blue eyes. And then I'm like I said, I'm wearing a half plate with the symbol of Bahamut's paladins on it, which is a blue dragon's head with a silver shield. Um, and yeah, like I said, I'm about 6'7", 300 pounds.
Big boy.
Yeah, I'm a big boy. And yeah,
I'm
Oh,
no.
sorry, go ahead.
I'm on his back. Okay, I'm next.
Yeah,
You're on a
that's fair.
horse. No, I'm kidding. You go next if you want.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Go.
All right. I'm Serana. She is a young girl. She's like 19 or 20. Like she's very new to adventuring and very young-minded. She's timid and scared of basically everything. She takes notes on a lot of things in her spell book because she just has. She's in the pursuit of knowledge. She's wearing some pretty simple robes. It would look like the only thing notable about them would be the a sigil on like the shoulder patches of let me see. It would be a red symbol, I believe. There's a image.
is this supposed to be like the Candlekeep
Yeah.
symbol or something? Gotcha.
Hold on, let me just.
Because
Make
you were
sure.
a citizen of Candlekeep, weren't you?
Yeah, so it's a red sigil and it has a yellow design inside. It would be here. I'll just.
Where would Candlekeep be on the map?
It is south towards Baldur's Gate. It's actually just below Baldur's Gate and closer towards the shore.
Yeah, she ran.
Or it's
far
on
as
it's
fuck.
on the shore.
Oh, so okay, so yeah, we can't see it on the map right now.
Yeah, I
no,
can bring it.
is.
We can zoom you out a little bit.
Wow,
Ooh, new map.
wow.
Oh, is
This
this
place is
is
a lot bigger than I thought. There's a lot more to this world than I thought there was.
Oh yeah, this is not the. Sorry guys.
Oh, that
Move
looks
it.
like some thieves can't shit.
Spoilers. Spoilers map.
Oh, okay.
Here's the
We'll get to
story.
that later,
That's-
but this
that's
is
where we
this is a
beached
little
at, right?
easier.
there?
You beached over here.
Oh shit.
Yeah. No, over here. I'm sorry. Yeah. You don't see Lelion or
Oh, okay.
is to the south, and then Waterdeep is further south. Way down here is Baldur's Gate, and then Candlekeep, I guess. I can put this on the map.
Damn, how far did you
It'll
fucking
keep
run,
way
girl?
down here.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just kept running.
Yeah, basically. That's exactly what it was.
The unfortunate thing is like so Serana's the only one with experience on this continent. I don't know if you have experience on this continent, but June and I are from a northern continent that most people don't really know about over here because most people from our continent don't get to come over here.
Yeah, they're also a bunch of racists. So.
Yeah, they're also a bunch of racists. Yeah, like out of this entire group, besides the members that you never got to meet, like Aeroth is the most experienced one in the group, and he has no idea what the fuck is going on half the time.
So, June is a Tabaxi. He's 5'11", but if you ask him, he's 6 foot. He's about 175, which is actually a little slender for Tabaxis. His fur is almost completely gray with a couple of marks of black throughout. He has heterochromatic eyes, one being blue, one being gray. He's about 20 years. He's definitely, like when you talk to him, you can definitely tell that this guy is not very experienced in the world. He was very sheltered by his parents because he grew up in a very racist town. So his parents kind of got away with that because my dad ran a shop. But you can definitely tell that he is just kind of not spastic, but like
You.
no.
Khajiit has wares.
Yeah, kind of like
Just
Khajiit
says
has wares,
just a Khajiit.
honestly.
Okay.
He's just
Um,
very like you'll experience it, but like the way he plays it is like that. His character is like extremely like a cat is extremely fucking curious to the point where it gets us in trouble sometimes.
Yeah. But on that same note,
And
like
he
he
also
comes up with
doesn't
great
shut
plans.
up.
Like he's smart. He's not dumb. He's smart. You know, he comes up with very decent plans. He just when something catches his eye, really wants to find out about it sometimes.
To
Sounds
Aeroth,
familiar.
he's like that little kid that when Aeroth wants to pray, and he's like, "What you doing? What's going on? What you doing?" And Aeroth is like, he's just like squeezing his hands like ever so tighter, trying to concentrate on prayer. And he's just,
Oh yeah, he's also very adamant about not following a god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yup.
I hear birds. It's morning time.
Yo.
So yeah, so y'all are making your way back to Phandalin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
I'm going to sleep on the horse. Night, guys.
okay. So as you
I'm
kind
gonna
of
smack him on the horse.
all right.
If I have to be awake, so does he.
All right. So yeah, as y'all are start kind of going over the hills, instead of the mountainous terrain, it starts to give way to rolling hills, and so it's just kind of an up and down thing.
Are we
It is
there
very
yet?
easy to it's very easy to fall asleep on that whole rhythm of going up and down hills, but
Not for
must
me.
but you guys start to get closer towards where you're familiar with the area now, and kind of you're starting to catch glimpses of Phandalin coming over the hills. And as you do, you see smoke rising, darker smoke than usual. It
From
seems.
Phandalin?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck! How many times do we have to save this
Uh-oh.
place?
That doesn't look
And-
good. Is this you
I
guys'
kind
town?
of let Serana down,
And she'll kind of jump down to the ground.
and then you're not awake. You're asleep, right? Or did my slap wake you up?
No, I'm asleep.
Yeah, I slap you again. Wake the fuck up! Wake up, June.
What? Ow!
Get off the
What?
horse.
Why?
Phandalin's on fire. Or something worse. I don't know.
We gotta get there.
We need to hurry.
Why can't they do anything on their own?
So as
We're
you
the
start to
heroes,
crest
or
more hills,
you
you
are.
start to see what's really going on, and it appears that the white dragon is laying siege to the town at the moment.
At that exact moment, Aeroth goes, ah! It's just like, it's like a scream of like, you bitch! Like,
Are we rested, by the way?
Well, you still got your well, you get 2 extra lay on hands, but
Well,
yeah.
I slept on the horse.
But other than that, yeah, everybody else is ready to go, 100%.
can you take a short rest while you're up, while you slept on the horse?
That's what I'm asking.
Sure, you could take a short rest.
Fuck yeah.
Use those
He's gonna
I'm
need
hit
it, for the love of
die,
God.
which is gonna be double the hit die because my parapet.
Uh-oh, are we gonna fight that dragon?
Yeah, yes, we are.
Um,
Aeroth is like ready to go,
Uh.
dude. Because to him, like, so silver dragons nemesis are red dragons, but Aeroth doesn't particularly like white dragons because they give silver dragons a bad name.
alright, I guess. She will cast mage armor on herself immediately.
Oh yeah, make sure you guys get rid of the.
Good call.
Yeah.
I take off my cloak and unsheath my tail.
Right.
That guy's an
Oh,
actual
shit.
dragon, man.
That's so bad.
Is your tail a sword?
As you look over, you see a skeletal tail with skin that just like stretched over it, and at the end looks like a giant pincer with 3 heads.
Whoa.
So it looks like a trident.
Kind of.
Aeroth just looks at you and goes, "What the fuck, dude?"
Aroth,
That was
don't be
pretty
worried.
Hey guys, look.
Just because
he's
his
got
tail
tail
is
envy.
bigger doesn't mean you have to be upset.
I'm not concerned. I'm more along the lines of like, what is that thing? It doesn't look like a tail.
Serrano will put a finger to your chest. It's about the tail in your heart, Aroth. Now let's go kill this dragon.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, it's the motion of the ocean, not the length, you know.
Serrano will turn and start to walk towards the town.
Follow suit.
Hey, does
Yeah.
anybody have anything I could shoot at it?
Nope.
Do I
No.
look like I keep arrows to you?
You can shoot
No,
me at
not
it.
arrows. Like anything explosive, anything fiery, anything.
No.
Well, I'm gonna have you know right now that my breath attack isn't gonna be very effective on that dragon.
We won't need it.
Well. He's a fan of ice, and so am I.
You can't change your breath type?
No, my heritage is silver dragons. That's not how that works.
We all know who's in charge here. Yeah, me, right? Of course. Hey, do you still have that
Was
lantern
that
in your bag?
above table?
Yeah, that was about to.
Oh, okay.
Do you still have that lantern in your bag?
I'm not giving you my lantern.
Give me the damn lantern.
I give him my normal hooded lantern. Here you
Yes,
go.
thank you. That's what I want.
My green lantern. It's mine.
How far is the dragon?
Well, I'll get you into
I don't
some
even think
sort
we
of map. But
understand
he's,
it.
I mean, yeah, you guys are kind of walking into this thing, and he's at any one point in time, he's either 1,000 feet away from you, or half a mile, or just he's flying all around the town.
I just
Seems to
can't-
be yelling at the town itself.
What is he saying?
Is demanding tribute. And you can kind of, as you get closer, you start to see that some of the townspeople are actually like taking all their valuables that they have and just piling them into onto a hill on the outside of or just on the edge of town there by the Shrine of Luck in the town square.
As
Oh,
that, I was gonna. I'm about to lose it. So say what you're gonna say before I say what I'm gonna say.
Hey, man, you kind of look like him, so why don't you just like try to seduce him? And you can...
I'm gonna smack you in the chest.
Guys, this isn't the time.
I'm silver. And then and as loud as I can in Draconic, I yell at him. I don't remember his name because it was too long for me to even. It was long as shit.
This one,
Yeah, because I remember they both had extremely long names.
okay, maybe.
What's his name told us the name.
Yeah, he
Dragma.
told us the name. I just can't remember it because I know the green one had
Or
a super
not us,
long
but
name,
Arath
and this one
knew
I
it.
couldn't very pronounce. But yeah, so Arath is gonna look at this dragon in Draconic. I am going to basically be like, "Stop lying and get down here! You do not deserve tribute."
I
Why-
say in
why you
Draconic.
trying
Yeah,
to
what
fuck-
he said.
I will return in Draconic. Yeah!
I'm just here.
Oh, you can't speak Draconic like the rest of us?
I
Oh,
can.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I can. I can speak two different.
I don't know that
four
yet.
different
I don't
languages.
know. I say
Um,
that in character.
It
I do as
doesn't
well.
seem to phase him. He's focused on the town. I mean, how close are y'all getting? Are y'all trying to get on
I'm
top
trying
of
to get
the?
close enough for him to hear me.
He seems to be just orbiting around, and it's kind of like ah. So you kind of because he's going back and forth. It's he can choose not to hear you too. So
I'm
At
Looks
this
like
point,
he's
I
just
look
not
at him in
paying you
confusion,
heed.
Like he doesn't really. He
Let's
doesn't
go
really
up to where the
see there.
tributes
That's-
are.
fire
wait for him to
bow
land.
at him.
Or that.
okay, you'd have to
Because
get
we're not inside the town, right?
not yet. No,
Okay.
he would. The best way to have a shot would be like in the center of town where he keeps kind of swiping in and out.
I'm not trying to hit him. I'm just waiting until he gets close.
But
and
it's
fire
kinda-
at him, just go annoy
it's
him.
he's kind of like yo-yoing in and out. So like if you're outside of town, he's a little bit up too high to really hit straight up.
Yeah, I'm
But
not
as
trying
he's
to
in
hit him.
town, he's a little lower. So you just
We're
want
gonna
to
have
fire
to move
the
into
fire the
town.
arrow anyways. Just
Yeah, I'm
for
trying to
it
fire it towards him
Okay.
just to see if I can catch his attention.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't.
We should go to where the tributes are.
320 feet.
Right, there's a
dog,
hill where they're putting stuff. He's gonna land there eventually. And that's where we'll get him.
Yes, he's trying to increase his horde.
Well, I'm trying to get him away from the town.
He is not going to leave the town. The only best bet is to have the townspeople evacuate, and then we guard the horde because he's gonna go after the horde.
What if we put the ox that I had built in the horde?
What would that do?
It's got a bunch of stuff inside of it that's gonna fuck him up.
He's not gonna eat the horde.
He could eat the ox. He's gonna be like, oh, look at this, an ox. I don't want to carry it all the way. It's gonna get old and gross. And then he could eat it right then and there, and then
All right,
bam,
fine, let's try
blows
it.
up.
We don't have any other plans.
Alright.
All right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna do
So
that.
yeah,
we're gonna run to
Dune
the
and I are
general
gonna
store.
run to the shop and try to push this. I guess we're gonna try to push this ox.
Okay, give me a sec
He
here.
put it on wheels, right?
Yeah, it's an
like
ox.
little
It looks
wheels?
like an ox.
Yeah, but it has little wheels at the base.
Yeah, it's
Right.
actually it's in the door. You guys are approaching from the south,
Oh, are we?
east. Yeah, and
Oh, okay.
the that you remember that ox was left out in the field to the north, past on the other side of Barthen's provisions. So you guys would to get to the ox, you'd have to cross through the town.
Hmm.
If you so choose. But you doesn't seem like it's very impeded. People are just kind of running around frantic. The dragon,
Yeah,
every once in a while, will make his point by tearing the roof off of a building or something. But outside of that, he doesn't seem to be causing
Yeah, I'm gonna.
death at the moment.
I say we chance it. Doesn't look like he's paying too much attention to us. I don't even think he cares about us. He just wants a bigger horde, and he's gonna do what it takes to get it.
You guys
Probably
are
not afraid of you because you don't have a tail.
getting to the south of Alderley Farm. You remember that was where those two
kids.
boys, those kids,
Yeah.
right? So you see them, they're amazed. They're looking at this thing. They're terrified, but they're also like boys. So like they're definitely like peeking
They
around
hiding?
and trying to see it. But yeah, they're trying to hide and stay out of view, but they keep wanting to take a look at it for sure.
I'm gonna like swipe my hand in that direction, and I'm gonna yell at them to stay hidden.
Okay. Let's see.
Are we supposed to see the town?
I'm getting you there. Here, I'll
Okay.
put you in here while I'm working.
He's working. He's
Okay.
working here. He's working here.
He's talking, yeah. Oh wow, you're fucking ugly. Holy shit.
Damn, you are kind of ugly. I like how there's a character. There's a little square token of you just in the field over there.
Oh yeah.
Little-
There is what?
Yeah. So right above. Yep, right there.
Oh, there. Yeah. I'm working.
He's working, yeah.
But yeah. So give me a second here. Yeah, that was a jam. Let's get that back on.
Yeah, it was. Get that dragon music back on.
There it is.
I do have a dragon's hide now, so like
Music to
from the
kill
last time that
dragons
you've
is
seen me,
studied, too.
June, my scales have gotten bigger and they look stronger.
Yeah, he's still
Like-
gonna make fun of you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like you could see a noticeable difference in the way I look from the last time because I have a dragon's hide now.
Not really, you don't have a tail.
It-
Still looks
okay.
the same.
Wow, racist.
Yeah, you are racist.
I grew up in a racist town. What the fuck did you expect?
Oh my
For you to
word!
not be racist, learn from other people's wrongdoings.
All right.
No, I
you
learned that this
should
is the
have
normal.
control of this thing now. But
My racist town bred me, and now I'm a racist.
I mean, like,
Jesus.
I'm eventually gonna get tired of this.
Probably. And eventually, June's gonna learn that, oh, this is racist. I shouldn't do this. But today is not that day. If anything, the introduction of an individual with a tail that looks like a dragon's tail is just gonna make it worse.
So you've never seen another Dragonborn ever,
No, never.
and neither of you, Saran.
What about me? In books,
Like
I've
you've
seen
never seen a Dragonborn ever.
The most
Bugs.
June has seen is like a couple of like odd creatures that came to sell to my father. Humans, lots of half elves because humans love fucking elves. And then a couple of like dwarves and full elves. But he's never seen another tabaxi ever, other than his parents.
I mean, I will
He's
say we
never
haven't
seen a dragonborn.
We really haven't seen a lot of variety here either.
Mm-hmm. He had never seen an orc before. Didn't like the only reason why he knew about orcs is from books that people brought in. Like a lot of the things that he knows about is mostly from books or overhearing conversations from his dad.
I would say the only reason that Aaron
Yeah.
has been so patient with the racism so far is because most of the humans that would go through the mercenaries already know what Dragonsborn looked like, so they wouldn't be like, haha, tailless. It wasn't so childish. It was more very much demeaning.
Mine's just childish. He
Yeah.
doesn't think it's being racist. He thinks he's just joking around.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
Serana
can we
called
just keep moving
Saruman
then, or?
Gramps, please.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to put the dragon out of here for you, but I think this. I'll just pull this one in since we're in a rush. Maybe it's an ancient, maybe it's an adult. Who knows?
Oh, good.
That's details.
That's a big
Details we don't
fucking
have
difference.
to don't have to worry about.
I would like to
I'm
worry.
really
about
hoping
those
it's a fucking
details.
wormling because that's what the dude said. That's what. Oh my god! I
It's
don't
close
think
to the
he's a
camera.
You know,
I don't think he's a wormling.
I think Phandalin's a goner. I say we go back this way.
He's not that big, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's up there though. He's a big boy.
So he's large, like. For,
Big dragon. Well, we've
like,
seen him
would
before.
I recognize, like, would I be able
You
to, like,
recognize him,
size
yeah.
to, like, well, size to age?
Where's this orc? Or where's this ox?
It's over
It's on the
Size,
other side of town.
age.
Martins, and that's a little bit away.
Because I know that, like, wormlings are small, like,
Oh, it's not a
young-
wormling.
Yeah, and then there's
Check.
the medium size, which is, like, teen, and then the adult is large. And then, like, ancient is extra.
Omega dragon.
I just sprinted, dog.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing disputes us going there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at you guys. I don't think, he said he was young. He's either on the verge of becoming an adult, or he is an adult dragon.
Yo, Aroth, you should go talk to what's her name?
Alia?
Hildador. Halia, yeah, that one. And get her to
Who's she?
figure out what she's doing. She's the crazy lady that runs this town. Well, she's
Oh,
not really
okay.
crazy, more like just
You and I
fucked up.
talked to her, Sarah.
Okay. She'll hop back up on her off.
Now is not the time.
Yeah, probably not. It's probably best if you're not on top of him, because if that dragon's like, fuck that dragonborn, then he's just gonna pick you both up.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. He
Where'd he
is
go?
shiny. She'll hop back.
Where'd he go? Where'd the dragon go?
I don't know, but I don't want to find the fuck out.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay,
flying
I see.
around.
I see the size now.
He's,
Ah!
All right, quick. Let's find this lady. Come on, Aroth.
I don't think it's good to separate the party. I say we move this to the Shrine of Luck, and then we all go to the Town Master's Hall because it is literally right next to the shrine where they're putting all the gold.
That takes so
All
much
right.
time, but okay.
I
Let's
mean,
go.
but yeah, I mean, he's right there on that hill, kind of like
No,
I don't
no,
know, not
behind the
necessarily
houses.
watching,
the
but I mean,
houses.
he can see everything. He's
Can he
roosted
see us
up.
if we're behind these buildings right here?
Not right now. He's not necessarily looking for you or anything, but he's at this point he's not stopped flying for a minute. He's come down and waiting for his
I
the
want to take the ox
tribute to
this
be
way.
laid.
Like
That's
coming this way.
fine, but we have to act like it's a real ox, okay?
So, Serana, after you say that, is gonna cast Unseen Servant to move the ox.
You can cast what?
Unseen Servant.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, you can't really pick it up and move it, but you can
like
push it.
with it. Yeah.
But yeah. So kind of pushing it or dragging it, however y'all want to do it. But I mean, yeah. So are y'all dragging this to the center of town?
It just started moving on its own, or
Sort of.
Is it
Yeah.
on its own?
Yeah. Moves
Yeah,
on
so
it.
push it to the
Looks
center.
I'm gonna
as an
grab,
unseen servant moves it.
like since it's kind of moving on its own, I'm gonna grab the reins that it has on it, and I'm gonna kind of like pull it forward to be like, okay, we're dragging it.
Serana will kind of be behind it and like waving her hand,
Oh my god,
just to-
why is that doing-
just to make sure you
Whoa,
guys know
Zagdog.
that it was her.
Zagdog.
So with this, are you guys going behind the buildings?
Yes, I wanted to go behind the buildings.
Okay. All right.
Zagdog.
What?
and
So,
then
We
approach the
filled
shrine
that
of luck
thing up
this
with
way.
a bunch of fucked up things that should fuck
Why
that
do I
dragon.
keep? Why? Whoa, whoa! My shit keeps freaking out.
So the plan is we're gonna take the ox, we're gonna use it,
Yeah, and then
so that way the dragon eats it.
kind of drop off the ox here, and then kind of make our way over here.
Making our way downtown. walking
Serrano will
fast
leave
as
the
a
unseen
dragon.
servant.
So you're
to, like-
leaving it by the shrine?
Where we're leaving it where everybody else is piling
Yeah, we're
everything
like
up.
where all the
Okay, you're
gold's
putting
at,
it in the
like,
pile like
near,
that?
because
Okay.
it's in this
The
town
dragon,
center, right?
once you get to the town square, the dragon will notice you, and he's puzzled as to why. Maybe it's like an effigy or something. He's confused at it, and then
Wait.
You can tell
He
that it's
can't-
not real.
Yeah, he can tell it's not real.
oh yeah,
I thought it was well made.
it's a well-made wooden ox.
Oh.
I mean, the thing is that it's well made. He he doesn't consider it an insult. So you got that going for you.
That's a start.
I yell at him in Draconic. Great dragon! We have filled this thing full of meat for you to snack on, so that way you can replenish your strength. My friend over here, and I point at Aeroth, greatly loves your kind, and wants to make sure that you know that this is a gift.
Why?
Do you not recognize me? I am the
As
only
you start to
dragonborn
talk,
he's seen.
and you're making a speech, he'll fly over, flutter, I guess, land into over the horde that has been
He is
piled.
definitely an adult.
Oh, that's very close.
Whoa.
Just got back up. Here you go.
Dude,
I
you
hope
just
it is delicious.
you do hold up, above table. You do realize that you just told a white dragon that a silver dragon is his friend, who also happens to have the symbol of Bahamut on his chest.
I don't know
Yeah,
what that
never
means.
said it
but
was a
I'm
smart
behind
idea,
a
but it's
rock.
the only one I got. Fuck off.
That was above table.
I know.
Okay.
Everyone's
Serana is
responding.
behind a rock.
Hey guys, let's go ahead and pull back so he can enjoy his meal.
Is he staring at me? Like, are we staring at each other at this point?
He's debating on whether to just juice you guys right now. Let's see. At this point, he's actually his rage is kind of tempered because of the tribute that has been given. And so he just kind of, with one giant claw, just rakes it all, just kind of almost into his chest, but it all just kind of seems to disappear as he places his claw back onto the mound.
Whoa.
Don't
What's he
forget your
doing?
dinner.
Roth, why is he doing that?
So at this point,
Taking his
he's
horde.
Do dragons
yeah,
have
so it-
pockets?
this point he will he's going to say that he will be back very soon to collect more. He's very unhappy with the amount of tribute that is given, and he will be back to collect more
Is he gonna eat the ox?
very soon. And he will then, just with one massive thrust, he will just launch into the air 60, 100, 120 feet. He climbs straight up and then disappears over the horizon there.
Esmar is a fucking liar. That is either.
Are you surprised?
Well, I mean. No,
Serrano
but at
will
the
watch
same
him go
time, like,
straight up and then fall onto her butt as he gets
He
so
didn't
high
eat
up
the
that she's
ox.
looking straight up. Whoa. Aroth, do dragons have pockets?
I don't know, but they know spells.
They have tails.
So immediately after the dragon flies away, everybody starts coming out and they're not happy. And they're looking at you, Aeroth, and June, and very expectantly wondering what the hell you're going to do about this situation.
Serana is looking at all of them very carefully and very closely to see if anyone is wearing anything that would resemble anything from Candlekeep at all.
Uh, the thing is, as Serana kind of looks around, there's like, 4 or 5 in one side, and you turn, you look, and there's maybe 2 or 3 in another coming out of another doorway, and then you look back the other direction again, and there's now 6 or 10, and it just seems like every time you look, there's more people, so it's hard to track. But so far, you haven't seen anything
On
Candlekeep
the way,
wise.
so like when the last time that they mentioned a dragon, a white dragon, everyone looked at me, and now I'm assuming they're looking at me not very nice like.
Oh, no, no, no. Well, they know you are the hero of Phandalin, so they're
Because-
looking at you like, what are you going to do about this, hero?
Before did the ox get taken?
Yeah.
No,
said it.
no, he left that. He
Oh, I
left.
thought you said
ox?
it took it.
He left that ox.
God damn it!
It saved your life, though.
It would have been a cool plan. You
He's
could've
without
eaten
a
the
doubt, and
oxes.
he is ancient or like big adult.
Yeah, he would have fucked us up, dog.
Yeah. There's no way
That's what
that
the
we can
ox
fight
is
that.
for.
Because I thought he was
the-
going to be like
he
a
would have
wormling
pissed
or
him
like a-
off.
I thought
No,
he
it
was
would
gonna
have
be a
given him
smaller
diarrhea.
medium.
Nobody can fight with diarrhea.
Right.
I mean, he is an ice dragon. I doubt a stomach full of alchemist fire would have been his favorite.
Exactly.
However, we thought that dragon was a lot smaller. That is, without a doubt, a very old adult or an ancient dragon.
I don't know why you thought it was a lot smaller. We've seen it before. It ate my fucking ox.
He was not that big the last time we saw
Yes,
him.
he was huge.
No, he was
He
not.
literally ate my ox in one bite each.
Oh
The
boy.
last time, like, above table, the last time that we saw him,
He
he
was big.
covered a 4x4 space.
No, when he was described to me, he was big.
Yeah, it was big. The map was small.
The map was small. I guess our characters were oversized because I remember, like, when I saw it, it was either like a 5x5 or a 4x4. It was like, okay.
When
He's
it was
big.
explained, he said he was big. Like, he
Well,
dwarfed us. And didn't even pay attention to me fucking shooting a bow at him. He's just like, fuck you. Ate each of my ox and one bite each. Full grown
mean-
oxen.
Above table, he's a CR 13, and you guys are at CR 15 or 20 actually, because all of you are 5. So
I thought CR was.
can
I
take
thought
them.
it was based off an individual, like, I didn't know it accumulated.
Well, individually, yeah, it would be very difficult for one of you to take them. Yes.
I just
Well, I
thought
thought
the CR
CR was
levels...
based off of like a party of 4.
Yeah, like
So,
the
like
average...
CR5
for-
is for
You're
a party of level
4?
5. Or a CR5 would be
Oh,
a
no.
challenging fight for a party, a 4
No,
party of 5.
you guys would walk against one. I mean, maybe in their lair it would be different, but at this point, you guys would be fine. But again, it's about
He's a lot older than I thought he was, though.
yeah,
That's all.
but it's about
Isn't it-
not fighting it on his turf and fighting it on your turf. If you
Yeah,
catch my
because if
drift.
we go to his lair, we're not stronger there.
Hmm.
Why
Look,
not set
I
a
don't know.
trap
He's
here?
he's older than I thought he was, and he's bigger
Arath,
than
what do
I
we
thought he was.
do? Do you
The only
have
thing-
pockets?
I don't have. I have a backpack.
That's not what I'm asking.
I don't have some invisible pocket on my chest that I can just stash gold in.
Oh, okay.
So, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Did we try to wait and booby trap it?
Look, right now, the best advice I have is to not argue in the middle of town where everyone is trying to look at us about what we should do about this dragon, and instead we should do this in private.
Didn't you want to go
Let's
see
go
a
talk
lady?
to Holiday. I just start walking that
Yeah,
way.
I just walk over here because
Serrano will follow
Okay.
her off.
Where are you guys going?
We're going to talk to Holiday.
Which
you are
holiday?
purposely messing her name up. There is no way that you do not know her name.
I enter the town master's hall.
All right. You see Halia at the desk in her office. She's going through some papers and kind of looks up like she was expecting you, and almost kind of addresses you almost like you're late.
Yeah.
Yo,
We can see
Haley,
that.
you know you got a fucking dragon outside, huh?
Uh-huh. I was wondering what your plan was and how to deal with it.
Okay, well, our original plan was to have the orcs attack it and then the ox to fuck it up, but he didn't eat the ox, so that didn't work. So I guess we can
Well-
try to use the orcs, but you didn't think to have anybody try to fight back at this thing. Like, you just let
These
him take
people
all your
aren't
shit.
soldiers, June. We've established this before.
Yeah, but
There are
still,
also fights you can win and fights you can't. At least this bought us time.
Look,
I concur.
the only thing that we're going to be able to do is it's going to have to be fought somewhere here because
Oh,
we
it's
won't be able to fight it
this
in the mountains.
lady. Serrano will go over to her desk and start looking at the papers.
She'll slap your hands away.
hey,
Serrano
don't
will
slap
pout.
her.
She'll sit on the floor and pout.
Aeroth just sits on the couch and he's like rubbing his temples, his draconic temples. He's like,
Ah.
So she'll
yeah,
she'll
hey, by
sit
the
back
way,
in her
as we
chair,
discussed
cross her
before.
arms, she'll put down the papers, cross her arms, and kind of look at you expectantly like, so your plan is?
Well, first, we need to rest because the last couple of days have been really fucking bad. Zarmon died twice and is now dead. First and foremost. Zarmon 5000 died. Or is rebooting? I don't know. He's doing
Dude,
something.
dude,
He said
dude,
Eric
we
got
does
doesn't
another
know who the
pointy
robot
guy.
was. Okay, look,
Okay, well, you know what? Well, he was my friend, so I want to talk about it. Okay?
we saw the squid. Okay, that's what happened, and all of his little minions.
You said not to
really
say that
fucked
guy's
us up.
name.
She knows who he is.
Oh.
Indeed I do. We had a contract. Unfortunately, I guess that is void.
What? You had a
Huh?
what with who?
It's neither here nor there now.
No. That is not neither here nor there. You had a contract with the guy that we all talked about prior being bad?
He's not bad. I would say he's just misunderstood.
The motherfucker was just slaughtering things.
So did you,
Misunderstood. He took a book that can turn him into a lich.
Do tell.
No, you tell first. You had a contract with the guy? You didn't think that was important for us to know?
This book you found.
It was
No,
my
oh,
book.
no. We're not going to just skip over it. What contract did you have with this guy?
And she would cross her arms and raise an eyebrow. What kind of book did you find?
I don't care about the contract. We're not
I
telling you
found the
about
book, actually.
We're not-
I brought
we're
it
not
here
telling
for
her about the
Candle
book.
Keep.
Candle Keep, you say?
Oh.
Serrano will realize she said too much and kind of stop.
I look
talking.
at June and I go, "You remember the last time we divulged too much information? You remember what happened, June? This is you're doing the same shit I did.
I didn't do shit.
You just can't." Oh my god.
Please, if you came in here to have your fight, there's another room you can use.
They do it all the time.
No,
I
again,
know.
we're not skipping over this. What contract did you have with him? You want us to do shit for you, then you need
I
to tell us
don't-
the truth.
I don't.
Because I'm not going to
divulge
sit
the
here and save your
contents of the
town when you're going to
contract
turn your
unless
town into a bunch of
necessary.
things for a lich.
I'm sorry, what? Oh yes, you think I'm evil. I apologize. It is a tragedy that Zarmond is gone. He was more understanding of those things, I guess.
You mean the guy that was evil was more understanding of you doing evil things?
maybe in your warped perspective, but
He did steal my
has this
book.
has this town not benefited from me being here?
Doesn't look like it.
Well,
Look, the contract
fair
doesn't matter.
enough.
You don't matter. June, the fucking contract doesn't matter. What matters right now is the dragon. Because it's gonna kill everyone if it's not brought more gold. And I'm assuming that most of the people brought most of what they had already.
Ah, the voice of reason. It's almost soothing to my headache.
We're finishing this conversation letter, and you're telling me what you had in that contract.
And to be honest, with
I
I
you,
don't like your
yourself,
tone.
this dragon
I
is more
don't
important.
care.
Question for you: Does Halia have a spell book that is visible at all?
No.
No.
She doesn't seem to carry. She seems to not carry a lot of things with her. She's very, it's unencumbered, you would say.
Interesting.
The complete opposite of
Okay.
me. Because not only do I carry around all my shit, but I carry around a girl too.
So, the matter of needing rest, is that what I understand?
I am
That would
Very
seeing-
well.
benefit us at this point.
Fine. The other room, you'll find Mr. Zero. He'll show you to your room.
Right, huh?
Wait, what?
Oh. Who's that?
What is he doing? Wait,
And she'll turn to her desk again and start going through her papers and kind of wave you off. Come back when you have a plan to deal with this dragon. I'll see what I can do to help.
you guys go rest. I need to be alone.
I'm gonna go to the Shrine of Luck.
Okay.
Serrano will go rest. Yeah.
I'm going to find Zero. Do you guys want to
Okay,
come with me
yeah.
real quick? Zero was a part of our party. I
Be
don't
honest
know.
with
He's
you,
been missing for like the
Aeroth
last
and
week.
Zero did not get along towards the end there.
Serrano
Like,
doesn't know anything, and we'll
at
just
all.
follow June.
So, June, as you come into the room, you see Zero sitting at a table in the jail cell area, and he's drinking. He's got a tankard of ale, and you can kind of tell he's fairly well drunk.
Zero, what are you doing? Where have you been?
What do you want?
Dude, we've been looking
This
for
guy
you.
seems grumpy.
You disappeared on us. You were supposed to be coming with us and helping us. What happened?
I'm here now.
Well, okay, where were you?
Not there.
Descriptive.
I mean,
That's fair. He wasn't there.
yeah, trust me, I know.
And he'll kind of. He never makes eye contact with. He's always looking at his drink, and he just completely empties it, stands up, kick with the back of his legs, kind of pushes the chair back, and it across the stone. And then he'll just turn his back to you and
you guys
go
clean that
towards
up. I'm gonna grab a beer.
another keg.
Is there anything off about him or like?
He's not very friendly. It doesn't seem. He was never really friendly, but he was
He was friendly.
warmer. He was warmer, but not that. And I guess you don't. He doesn't look at you. He doesn't make eye contact. He just seems like he's lost in drink.
So we really could have used your help. We lost Zaramon, like he died, and we could have used your help in something like that.
And when he hears that, he'll punch right through the keg of ale that he was standing in front of.
He's gonna cry.
And then-
Now he's not
Yeah, and then again, his rage just doubles on top of that. And you see he doesn't turn towards you or anything, but you can see the veins in his neck, in the back of his neck, just kind of start to just creep up the back of his neck and down his shoulders.
A barbarian rage.
He seems very upset, June. Be careful what
Well-
you say to him.
Honestly, he should be. You should have been there. He was your friend, and you left us for what? Ale? And now you're sitting here with Halia, of all
Serrano
people.
will take 3 cautious steps back from June.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know it was gonna go this way. All right.
Of anybody I thought I could have trusted, and you just ditched us for ale.
I mean,
Ah, you're
when
not here.
has
Shut up.
June not instigated something?
True.
True.
Actually
No,
true.
June is the one that is gonna tell you the hard fucking
the
truth.
most facts anyone's ever said.
I'm in the doorway, ready to run.
I have
Aroth
taken
will
3
sell the-
steps back towards the door.
Aroth will tell the truth, but he's also tactful about it.
Yeah, no,
Oh, gosh.
June has no tact.
Yeah, that's
I know you have no tact.
Actually, can Serrano ready something?
What would you want ready?
What is it? Hold person on Serio if he like lunges at.
Do it now.
June. Yeah, I'm doing it. Hold person. Boop. You're welcome.
You know, you once said that we were family, and this is how you treat family?
You can tell that Serana is struggling against this spell as she casts it to hold in there.
No, let him go. If he wants to lunge at me, at least I'll feel something.
I don't.
Just like we
I don't
felt
think
being
that's a good
abandoned
idea.
by him.
She will not let go of the spell.
June's like
And-
waving his hand in front of her, trying to break her concentration. Let him go.
And
It needs to happen.
This isn't a good idea.
and after a while, you see that his rage kind of dies down, and he relaxes a bit, as much as Zero is known to relax. And then just
she'll
resigns
let him go.
himself. Okay. And then he'll just turn around and just brush past you guys and walk out.
Have fun at the giant tavern. I hope you get enough ale. Zarmon can't drink it anymore, so have fun with that.
Fair
He
enough.
left the townsmaster hall.
Yeah, he punches the doors open. They break open.
Would
He
I
broke,
see him kind
he
of like
broke the door.
leave out on his on my
Yeah,
way to the
yeah.
shrine?
You saw him just explode the door. Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna look at him like that. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna look at him.
He doesn't necessarily like look
TV,
at
he's
you.
kind of tunnel visioned.
Yeah, he's more just focused on getting to the sleeping giant.
Yeah.
sorry about that, guys. I thought he was a good friend, but obviously he didn't care about us.
I'm pretty sure he was gonna kill you. You should be
I mean, he could
careful
have
with
tried.
that.
He was never able to hit me beforehand, so.
Well, he could have, but I stopped him.
With the power of
I
DM,
appreciate that.
anything is possible.
Yeah, you don't know what was up with him.
Just be careful what you say to people. He could have gotten us all beat up.
As you're going towards the Shrine of Luck, it's locked up, the gate's there. And kind of as you're coming back up the steps on the kind of some of the side stones there, you see a friend. What you doing?
I know that.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what. What do you want?
Nothing. Just asking what you're doing.
Does she look
Oh,
like-
that friend.
Does she look like? Does she look like the doll or the girl?
She looks like the doll right, or the girl right now. Sorry.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I would still. I recognize the voices.
Mhm.
I heard it, dude.
Oh,
As you can see, I was trying to go to the Shrine of Luck, but I can't.
No, Sister Grail has left.
Left.
Mm-hmm.
Like left town, or she's just currently not at the shrine.
Yes.
Which is
That. She's not at the shrine, and she's not in town. But I was more thinking about what you're doing about the dragon.
Shit, we're gonna feed your creepy ass to it.
Arrow kind of just like, you know, like when somebody's holding like like a poise, like a posture to kind of like fool
Mhm.
everyone, and then they kind of just like slump down and they're just like throw their hand like this, like Aeroth is like holding this poise like he's proud and tall, and then just like right when she asks that, he kind of just like shoulders slouch and he's just like throws his hands up. He's like, I don't know, I don't know.
She'll be disappointed and kind of cross her arms and pout. I had to give him my grandmother's necklace.
Do you even have? Do you even have a grandma?
She'll kind of look down and then look up with her eyes without tilting her head back up and give kind of a wicked smile.
I bet you ate it.
What a horrible thing to say. Or creative.
Oh, I
I think
have
dinosaurs
packed.
do worse to people. There's a lot of creative things you can see when you just watch dinosaurs for a while.
Oh, dinosaurs, huh?
Yes.
What on earth or Toro are those?
They're just big ass lizards. Really,
With
like,
tails.
yeah. No. God, shut up! God damn it,
So,
Hunter!
big lizards. Like dragons?
Yes, but they can't fly.
Okay, so you just need
They
to
don't
keep
really
the
have
dragon.
like the big one that you could really like call a dragon is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it doesn't really have arms. It's just like, and Aeroth kind of like mimics what a T Rex's arms would be like. He's like,
Oh God.
She'll
Holy
kind of
shit.
tilt her head, confused, but
they
then
got
kind of
they got
think
tiny little
back.
arms, no wings, like
Well,
all head, all mouth, jaw, and they just eat people whole.
then maybe all you have to do is make the dragon something like that, so you could fight it, just like
Well, that's
a what was it? Dinosaur? You called it?
yes, a dinosaur.
Sounds like a
However,
dragon to me, but
I just Did you say a wagon?
dragon.
A dragon, sure. We can call it a dragon if you want. A wingless, no-armed dragon with
Okay.
legs. However, the problem is most of the time you can make it to where you want a dinosaur to go where it wants to go when you're on the hunt, and then you can lead it to a trap. I don't know where this dragon's gonna land. I can't make it land anywhere.
I know where
And
it's gonna land.
where?
She'll point across the square to that hill, and
The same hill he landed on before?
she'll give a nod.
I mean, it's if he lands there again, but
Well, that's where the treasure goes.
does the town even have enough treasure to lure him back to this spot?
No. He'll probably just come back, be upset, and destroy the town. Probably
need
time
to-
to leave.
Aren't you like Holly's minion or something? Like, could you really leave without her?
She'll kind of look at you sideways, not very impressed with your assessment, and then
Well,
kind
like-
of shake it off. Perhaps we'll all leave.
No. If we're gonna kill the dragon, we need the town's help to set up a trap, but we need to find a way to lure it to the shrine into that same exact spot. But without gold, I don't know how that's feasible.
Then she'll shoot back another wicked smile, and well, then let's get some gold.
Aeroth does this side plants like, I don't trust you, but I don't know what else to do. Like, he's like, ugh.
June's ears tingle. Gold? Huh? Somebody say gold.
Yeah, like from that distance, you probably do hear gold.
Did you guys?
Aeroth, like,
Did somebody say gold? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Savannah is
Gold
half
within a
asleep.
50-mile radius.
Within a 50-mile radius. He's like,
My
well, we
throat
need to get the rest of the
tingling.
party then, if we're gonna be your gold. And so Aeroth kind of just like moves
Well,
past
I
you
don't
and
have
walks
any
out of-
gold.
I know you don't have gold, but what's your idea?
We're
I
gonna run over
heard,
the dog.
I heard there's a gold mine not too far from here. In fact, that's part of why this town is here in the first place.
If we were gonna need enough gold, we would need people's help.
Ah,
There's
these
no way
people
that
are
the four
useless.
of us could bring enough gold to lure a dragon and create a trap of sorts.
I can't solve your problems for you,
I
but
know you can't solve my problems. I'm just
I could at least.
thinking out loud.
I understand. Well, me too. And then she'll kind of hop off the stones on the other side of the wall and scurry off.
She just like, how does she scurry? By the way, I just need to know.
Well, she's
Like-
just like a normal girl, I guess. But I mean, again, she hops off of the other side of the wall. You have no idea where she went. In fact, she hops over the side of the wall, and you expect to hear like a land, like something land on the
She's just gone.
other
Oh, that's right. You
side,
said, yeah, she
and
looked
it
like a
just,
doll.
and then it's just quiet on the other side of the wall at that point. She's gone.
Do you guys wanna go get a drink?
I'm really curious as
I
to
don't
what
drink.
she actually is. Like, at this point,
Shouldn't we try to figure out about the dragon first?
yeah.
I mean, it has been a very long couple of days, and
Not for
I would
me.
just like to rest for a little bit. I mean, yeah, that's fair.
You slept on the way in.
Yeah, that's not really resting. I slept on top of a horse. And you know, I'm kind of angry right now, so I'd kind of just like to relax.
Serana is like under a blanket. She has taken off her bag. She is all curled up, and now you're asking her to get out of bed. She
You guys
continues
are on
to
the-
doodle in her notebook.
Did you guys just make camp in the middle of the road?
No, we're in
Yeah,
we're in the town master hall. We're in like the
Oh!
prison cells, right?
Yeah. There's some beds in the cells.
Yeah. She's on one of the
Forgot.
beds in the
I
cell.
am not sleeping.
I'm
in a
looking at
prison
what's in
cell.
front of me, and I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean
Yeah.
you're in bed?
There's a much more comfortable place that we can sleep than inside of the prison cell.
Serana is already cozy and in bed.
I can carry you there.
There's also,
Uh,
we also still have all of our shit. Like, I paid the innkeep to hold on to a lot of just goods that we had. None of it was gold or anything, so we still have all that, but not enough to lure a dragon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's yeah. We've stayed there a few times. They're super cool.
I
It'd
go
probably
back
be way more
inside
comfortable than here.
the Holliest office. Is she there?
She's still there. She kind of looks up at you.
Yeah, I
Already
give like
back.
a little knock knock on the door.
She'll wave you in. Already back. So what's the plan?
Well, I had a nice long chat with your acquaintance. And Aerith does the quotation marks with his
She'll give
two out of
kind
three
of-
fingers.
She'll give kind of a confused look as to which acquaintance, but then
Doll.
she'll just kind of
Doll.
shake it off. Oh, Cyril.
Cyril, yes, that. What is she exactly?
She's a friend.
I'm sure. I guess we can say good. All right. Anyways, we need gold. Obviously, the townspeople used most of their gold. But is there a line?
Everything. Just the gold, the silver, everything. The
But what
economy
about the
here
mine?
is smashed. I don't even know if we can recover from this, to be honest, especially with the roads cut off. We might even just have to evacuate.
Which way is the mine?
Which mine?
The mine that is run, that was, or that I guess you could say is still run by you, that you go to.
I
Is it not a gold mine?
run many mines.
Well, what's the
Which one are
closest
you
mine here?
particularly talking about?
Well, we need gold. You have gold mines, yes? We get gold from gold mines. We use it, set it up by the Shrine of Luck, lure the dragon back to the hill that he landed on before, and we set up some kind of trap to keep him there. Keep him in place so he cannot fly away. And he's obviously likes staring at me like he wants to eat me. So I can use myself as bait while the rest of the party hides around the dragon in the trees, and maybe we could cut it off in four corners. Do
Or
something like that.
just anger it enough to destroy this town. Perhaps I shall plan this evacuation.
But if we can
But
get
I guess you would be referring to Mountain Toe then. But Mountain Toe hasn't produced gold in almost 3 years, so all the veins are gone. I'm wanting to close it down, but it's been overrun, if you will.
no, man, I've had such a bad run of luck with divulging information that I shouldn't be divulging. And I don't.
Do tell.
Oh, damn it. I'm thinking out loud.
She'll kind of get up from her desk, kind of walk over to like a wet bar type thing, and pour, open a bottle that, thump, with a cork that seems to be almost a ceramic bottle. You can't see what's in it, but she pours it out. It's uh, just about 3 fingers of a amber liquid, and she kind of hands it to you, and she'll also pour herself one.
At this time, a half asleep Serana will wander in. She's in her pajamas. She's hugging a blanket and nothing else, and she like wipes her eyes. Arath, are you gonna sleep tonight?
I'm in the other room.
Yeah, I wander into the room.
She wanders in. Yeah.
Oh,
In the office.
is it not still like light out? Like, is
It's
there not sun's light out?
it's
still?
yeah. I mean, it's late afternoon. You could go to sleep if you were like 60.
I mean, unlike the others, I actually got sleep. Before.
Serana's omega sleepy. Oh.
I will go to sleep later. So I'll be fine for now.
Okay. She'll kind of like wander back out of the room half asleep.
This is like dad and daughter talk.
Yeah, like she's a kid.
I kind of like swirl whatever she gave me, and I like sniff it. Does it just smell like typical liquor?
Yeah, it smells very pungent, but yeah, it stings the nostrils.
I'm assuming, yeah, my nostrils are, I would imagine, are a little more strong than humans too. So it'd be like, oh, smells quite strong.
It's the good shit. And she'll swirl her glass a little bit.
Yes, well, Cyril was the one that mentioned the mines. I don't know. She just appeared in front of me, and then she disappeared as soon as she appeared. So.
She hasn't been around long enough to understand how rough some of the investments are, but again, I mean, if you could make it produce, that would be something in and of itself. Perhaps restart the economy. A noble endeavor if there wasn't a dragon breathing down our neck.
He said, he said he'd be back in a week, right?
Who?
Or the dragon, the white dragon? Or
Not
did he
sure
just say
he's
I'd be
even
back?
done.
He said soon.
Soon.
Oh, soon? Okay.
PM.
I just don't know how much time we have. All he said is he'll be back soon. I don't know if that's tomorrow, and I don't know if that's 2 days, a week. I don't know how long we have. I know he's gonna lament in the horde that he has, being a selfish white dragon as he is. He's gonna lament what he has, but for how long I do not know. For it was not a lot.
Perhaps there's some way to get some information about his habits.
What did you say?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was just thinking out loud. But usually when I approach a foe, I like to do my research. Find out what makes them tick, if you will. That way, it's easier to take apart the clock.
I can think on what I know of white dragons, and as most dragons, as most chromatic dragons, they're quite selfish. They like to just like to have their hordes, and if this is what he is, if this is the town that he has chosen, I know where he lives. He lives on the top of the peak.
Okay. I do understand there was an old fort up there that was used a long time ago, but from what I understand, it's fallen into ruin. Perhaps that's where he's made his home.
The issue is if we go to fight him, his home turf, we will be at a massive disadvantage. There's no way we'd be able to set up a trap of any kind, and I don't know. June, I look, and I just kind of like gesture up and down. I'm like, do I look sneaky to you? Do I look like I could sneak into a dragon's lair and get information?
I'm not saying to interview him, but perhaps, maybe someone already has.
There was this dude named Nesnar, since you were so familiar with this mind flayer that we have come across.
I'm not familiar with it. I've just only heard the stories of illithids in the past and the horrors that keep a little girl
So
scared at night.
did you just say you made a contract to make June mad?
No, I do have a contract with the late Zarmon. Had a contract.
Oh, you were talking about I thought you were talking about the squid the whole time.
Oh, no. I don't know who that is. Not even sure who this Nesnar fellow is either.
Hmm. Yes, well, all of this really started because I mentioned the word squid to a dark elf when I shouldn't have. So, yeah,
Ah,
I literally got tortured because of it. Uh, However, he knew about the dragon. He told me it was a young dragon that's clearly not a young dragon, but he knows something. He also knows something about a green dragon.
a green dragon, you say?
And I know it has a horde.
I
I've
have
seen
heard some stories about green dragons come through here as well, but
I've seen the dragon's horde. It's massive. The green dragon has a massive horde, but it's underwater, and there's nothing that any of us could do to get it. And I'm not about to fight a green dragon just to try to kill a younger white dragon.
where did you find this?
At the base of the mountain,
The base of the mountain. Is it in a cave or something?
yes, it was in a cave underwater.
That's peculiar. What else do you know about this cave underwater? Next to a mountain.
super. You just love fishing for information. I can't give it all to you.
Ah, fair enough. Am I that transparent? I'm merely trying to help you work through it.
Serana will wander back in. I can't sleep.
I can't sleep.
That's fine, dear.
It's
You're
not
welcome
that
to
you're
come in.
transparent, it's that you
All
are
right.
completely untransparent, and I can't tell if
Arath
you're
was
thinking at
just
all.
telling me a story about a cave underwater next to the mountain.
I
Oh,
look at her-
Irithimble.
Oh.
You're a thimble.
Oh.
I had to bring the book there.
The book.
Right,
What
Arath?
book is this? Again with
I don't
this
know.
mention of the book.
I knew not to read it.
Not
That
to-
pointy
Yes.
guy read it and he melted.
I'm gonna
Interesting.
look right at Alia to see her reaction, because at that point, like,
She's not even looking at you at this moment. She's looking straight at Serana, kind of two thumb and a index finger on her chin.
yeah, like I'm studying her, like, because I want to see her reaction when Serana gives her more information that I was trying to hide.
Uh-huh. And where's this book now, dude?
Serana, please, with the love of God, stop answering her questions.
You're
Is
asleep.
June
He's
gonna
not your
walk in the
friend.
room
Just-
or?
June's not asleep.
Did you go in the room with us?
No.
Oh,
Then how are you answering
Well,
these
shut
I've
up.
questions?
literally just been sitting here. We were all inside the Townsmaster Hall.
But you're in the
You're in the
the
room.
jail cell area.
Yeah, I was talking to Serana earlier, and then you barged in there and started talking to her.
No,
No, Serana moved into the office.
yeah.
I'm talking
Oh.
to Halia in her office.
But if
Yeah,
you're
I know.
welcome to join the conversation as well, June.
Yes, I would like
Come
to.
on in. Come on in.
Still chilling in the doorway.
Serana.
Fucking Aerith
She's
kind of
not
just
your
like
friend.
looks
Let me
at
finish
everyone
first, man.
file in.
She
Aerith
will,
was
as June comes in, and everybody's actually in there now. She will snatch that drink out of your hand and pour it into hers.
was literally about to like
No.
Aerith was
Serana
about to take that sip.
It's
like-
gone. It's so gone.
Serana will get big eyes and look to June like I'm just talking, but not actually.
I
saying anything.
know.
Aerith
I know
goes and
you
grabs
wanna
another cup
Think that she's your friend.
and he goes to
She's
move
not
over
your
to that
friend.
bottle.
Stop
And she
giving
slaps her
this
hand away.
look, Okay. I
And
know you're
look
just
at her,
trying
I'm
to help.
Please, it's like a pleading look. Like, please.
She'll raise an eyebrow and look, and kind of look you up and down.
Like the
Then she'll
look that
kind
I'm
of-
giving is like I'm tired of this shit.
The look that she's giving you is more intrigue than anything.
Yo, we rolled a seduce. What's up?
She'll take the bottle and she'll hand it to you.
Yo,
It's
roll a
very
seduce. What's
expensive.
up?
I just pour myself what she gave me, like exactly like that, and then I set it back down. I'm not gonna take more than needed, and then I just down that shit real quick,
All right.
like a shot.
Uh-oh.
Just
Here we
It
go.
for a oh yeah, I could have done a sleight of hand, right? No, but for a dragon that's usually cold, it burns your throat and but and warms your belly as it settles
I mean,
down
I'm
and
at least so warm-blooded. Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
like. I'm like puffing ice out of my mouth. I'm like,
yeah, for a minute there you're not huffing any ice. You don't even see the breath come out of your nose.
Serana
like, oh,
is
oh,
visibly
they-
upset. She
Hot,
was
yeah.
basically told to shut up by June and is now visibly upset.
I didn't tell her that. I said don't tell her these
You
things
said
because
stop
she's not your
talking.
friend. Yeah, and then I explained why. She's not your friend. She's trying to trick you into getting more information. Don't give it to her.
Yeah, and now she's upset.
and I look
Oh, now-
after
and-
downing that shot. I look at June. I'm like, at this point,
And
she
now
literally
Holly is
knows
visibly
everything.
upset too.
Huh?
How am
Serana will
I
take-
not
Serana
your
will take a
friend?
step closer to Halia and kind of mimic her so that we both
Yeah.
get upset and next to each other, like
Exactly,
almost
yeah.
of her.
I look
Yeah,
straight at June. Yeah,
Cross
I'm
their
like, at this-
arms, kind of got a angle to their hips.
Mhm.
You know, this is,
I
they're very
snicker in the corner.
This is a sassy woman's look, is what we're
You
getting.
just pissed off
exactly.
both
You're
of
getting
the
two
women in the
sassy
room.
women looks right now.
I'm going to the tavern. I just walk out.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
won't
even get a
find them
chance to
there
say
now.
anything before you just left.
Hey, bye.
All right, well there he goes.
All right.
Look, at this point, you basically know everything.
If only, dear.
Serrano
well,
will
you
flip
know
back
everything
through
that we
her
know.
book, her notebook. I never got the name of the book.
Did you not? Where did you leave it?
It had to go to Irithimble.
It had to go there.
It had to
A
go there.
book.
Yeah, I don't. I wanted to bring it there really bad.
Where
Book
did you
was very
find this
compelling.
book?
So I'm from Candlekeep. I was a student there. I remember I was reading I was reading from the tomes that I probably shouldn't have been reading from.
Oh,
But
BRB.
I got kind of close to the to where I shouldn't be, I suppose, but there was no one guarding it, and I just wanted to learn more than anything. And as I saw the book was there, all of a sudden I had this pull to bring it to Irithimble, and then I left with it.
Intriguing.
I'm like recalling like the compelling powers of the book. Aroth kind of like looks down at his symbol, like his. That's now a piece of wood again. He's like,
She kind of looks over at you and notices the truth in her statement from your expression. Do you understand that this is highly peculiar? And what was your name again, dear?
Sarana,
Serrana. I am Halia. A pleasure to meet you.
you too. She'll kind of like go to shake her hand.
She will shake your hand very lightly. She presses her thumb between your middle and ring finger, the knuckles between your middle and your ring finger, and then just kind of delicately grasps your hand as it's extended. And then she will. Oh, okay, so Serrana, it is correct.
Yep.
You understand that this is highly peculiar for books to command people to do things, right?
that book smelled.
Yeah, I've never read a book that made me do something before, and now I'm here. How far is Candlekeep?
Quite a ways.
Hmm.
Almost 4-10 days to travel there.
Oh.
Considering your vast knowledge, Talia, I'm sure you can understand when I say that book was the evilest thing I have ever laid my eyes on, nor had the pleasure to smell.
Interesting. An evil book that wants to go to an ancient dwarven ruin.
Yes.
What
Kind of
did
have
you
an
find
understanding
there?
of what happened in those ruins as well.
Oh, we saw
What
that green
did
fire, right? Remember that evil fire? And we saw like the ghosts around it? You remember, Arad? She'll flip through her notebook and like come to a picture
Aroth just goes,
of
yes.
the three ghosts standing
Yes,
around
I
a green
do.
fire. And she'll like hold it up to Halia in her little notebook.
She'll also notice around the picture there's more abyssal writing in the margins or in different spots on the page.
I look at her. Can
She'll
she?
kinda-
Does it look like she's reading?
Not really. She's kind of giving it a glance. And just trying to. She's more putting things together, it seems.
Yeah, because like
Speaking of,
I can at least tell when someone's reading because you know, like their eyes.
Right,
twist
their
back
eyes are
and forth.
moving. Sure,
Yeah.
her eyes are darting kind of around the page at different spots, but she's not necessarily
Doesn't
like
look like
locking
she's
in on
focused on
in a
lines.
spot.
Yeah.
No.
Um,
we haven't officially met yet.
I'm sorry, where are my manners? Halia Thornton.
Digdal
And you are?
Shadowhorn.
Ziegdal. Wonderful name.
I was actually looking for a friend of mine. A dwarf.
Indeed. Not many around here at this point, but what was your dwarf's name?
Gungeon.
I do remember a Gundren. Quite a while ago, before any of... She'll kind of wave her hand over. You showed up, but he used to come into town. He wasn't a miner, so I never really had too many dealings with him, but he was a... How would you say? Almost a carpetbagger, if you will, I thought. Always had some scheme, one way or another.
well,
How
you
to
have a
get
lot of mining
rich.
here, I can tell you that.
Did he have a
Indeed.
residence?
He didn't buy it from me. How did
No, we
Yeah.
shipped it.
you shipped it? From where
Yes.
did you ship it?
Guess you could say June and I are the last shellbacks. If you've ever heard of them.
Shellback. Like a turtle?
It was the name of the crew of our ship that we used to traverse the seas here to this continent from the
Aroth,
northern
you do kind of
continent.
look like a shiny turtle without a shell. A little bit.
Aeroth like stops mid sentence, takes a deep breath, and then just tails, and like ice just comes out of his nose, and he's just like it's like a Goose Fraba moment. He's so tired of like you, like June, and everyone just being like tailless, lithered, fucking turtle. He's just like, and he's trying to take it with a grain of salt because you guys are so childish. He's just like, I am not a turtle. I am a dragonborn. And
I
do
know.
not look like a turtle.
So Gundren ordered mining supplies from Chult
Did he have any
so
dealings in
that
mind?
he
From
wouldn't know that I do that he was planning something.
So you're. Were, let me
What was
understand.
he planning? You said you were looking for him. He's your friend.
If he was
Yes,
hiding from you, Halia, does that mean that you were monopolizing the miners market?
I don't know
Yeah.
why he would be hiding it. I usually dwarves are super
Aeroth just kind of
secretive.
gives her like this sarcastic shoulder shrug, like, I wonder why.
He told me to meet him here, that he had something. But when I got here, he was already gone.
Yes, indeed, I haven't seen him in quite some time. Um, he had something to meet you here. Interesting. Well, it's neither here nor there. I haven't seen him in ages, so perhaps if he turns up,
Besides
maybe
all
he
this,
will produce a bunch of gold for us. That would be wonderful.
that would be great, wouldn't it? That's exactly it. Beside all this, it looks to be getting rather late, and at this point, Alia, it is on you because you are the mayor, and the people will listen to you. They will. At this point, it does not look like they really want to listen to us. They expect us to do something, but they don't look like they want to listen to us. They just expect.
I imagine if you gave them a solid plan and
But I would need,
straightforward instructions, they would be able to
for
handle
the
it.
plan that I have told you, we would need the town's backing, because if our party were to go find and try to procure gold, we would need the townspeople to lay the trap. We would need
Well.
them to dig out that hill and lay some kind of trap, a pitfall, with anything that would stop the dragon's feet.
Very well. Give your instructions to Ciro, and I will have him head up the or make the arrangements.
Was that
We're
grumpy guy?
Yes,
He almost
he's
killed the cat.
very
I
much
saw him
so. I'm
going
sure.
to the sleeping giant. He is too drunk to give any kind of instruction.
I thought he was your friend before he was mine, but think you underestimate him.
Fine, we shall see. In the morning, I shall talk to him.
All right, we'll go to June. June, as you get into the Sleeping Giant Tavern, you don't see really anybody in there at the moment.
Is there cups and ale?
Uh, there are cups around, but it seems like the last ale or whatever is not there.
I can't find anything in this town. And there's nobody in here.
No. The back door is slightly left open, though. You can tell that.
I'm gonna go up to it and like peek through it and try to see if I can see through it.
You see through it. You don't see anything immediate in the immediate vicinity. It just looks like a back of a tavern. So maybe a puddle of piss somewhere.
I'm gonna open it up and look inside.
Yeah. You can kind of see in the waning sunlight. You see Ciro way out in the distance, marching over the hills and out of the town with determined effort.
I'm gonna follow behind him.
Okay. How long are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna?
try to stay hidden, and just follow behind him and see how far he goes.
How long are you gonna follow? Just because I mean, you're just kind of making a beeline out to the wilderness at this point,
He's just
carrying
like going.
carrying a half keg of ale. Yeah, he's just kind of moving away from the town. Are you gonna go out of town, and follow him, or?
I mean, if he's going that far, then I'm just gonna like stop and watch him as he leaves.
Okay, yeah, he'll disappear over the hill.
I head back to the tavern. And not finding any alcohol, I'm gonna head over towards Stonehill.
Okay. Yeah, as you get to Stonehill, it's Toblin's chilling out there.
Hey Toblin, how you doing, man?
Doing all right. How are you?
Confused, honestly.
About what, son?
A lot of things. But it's no need for you to worry about it. You guys got enough to worry about here.
Believe me, with a dragon ready to breathe down our necks, the only thing I'm worried about is how fast I can get to Neverwinter.
Honestly, I'm trying to figure out something to do against this dragon, but I don't. We've lost 2 people so far, and 3 people, I guess, if you count the other one. And I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm not gonna leave you guys to just let your town get destroyed.
Oh, I appreciate that. Uh, you know who used to adventure was old Darren Eldermath. He used to, before he came to Phandalin, was back in the day. He used to wrangle a few monsters in his day.
Oh, sorry, it's really rude of me. Zarbog, right? Zarbog?
Sigdal.
Zigdal, sorry. This is Toblin. He's the owner of the Stonehill.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Yeah, we
Welcome to the
went-
Stonehill Inn. It's not much, and right now I probably couldn't charge you anything anyways because I couldn't make change. But you're welcome to stay here if you need.
I kind of pull out my coin pouch and I say, "Well, I know it's not much to replace everything, but here." And I hand him 10 gold.
All right. Kind of bounce it in his hand a little bit, and he'll whistle over to Trelina. Yeah, his wife Trelina. He'll give it to her, and she'll kind of like disappear into the back with it.
I'm sorry that we weren't here for the dragon. We were in some underground place. We were fighting some guy named Naznar, and we lost Zaramond, and Ciro wasn't even there, and it was it's been. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna make sure that we take care of you guys, whether that's helping you guys go to Neverwinter or being able to stop the dragon ourselves. If not, at least we'll give you guys time to get out.
Well, to be honest, I'd much rather not go to Neverwinter. That place is a shithole, more shittier than this, but at least there's no dragon.
Yeah. Well, I know at least I'm gonna head out and do my best to stop it. But if it doesn't seem that I'm coming back, you guys might need to leave. I don't want something to happen to you guys.
He'll nod to the advice.
So you said Edermath.
Edermath, he might know something about a dragon or two. I don't quite know, but if anybody's got the experience, it'd be him.
What the fuck? Oh,
What?
okay, we're good.
He's got the orchard just northwest of town.
Okay. Well, dude, I'm really sorry. Your name keeps tripping me up. Zagdal?
Just call me Z.
Doll. Got it. Okay.
Definitely not what I said.
Close enough. Do you want to come with me to talk to this guy?
You're a cat.
Okay. I'm not a cat, but
I don't know your name.
it's June. Did I never tell you my name?
No, I just
Oh.
refer to you as cat.
Oh, my name's June. Nice to meet you. Officially, I guess.
And I'm Zigdal. Call me Zigdal.
Zigdal. Zigdal. Zigdal. Zigdal.
I'll
I think
take
I
it.
got it. Zigdal.
After you.
Alright. Be safe, Toblin.
You too.
Where's the other two?
I think they're still.
We went to
building.
the cells, right?
Oh, Serana is.
Yep.
Now that Arath is around, Serana is knocked the fuck out in one of the beds.
Yeah, I mean, Aeroth kind of has an affliction with human beds because he has a tendency to break them because he's so heavy.
Nice.
But yeah, so I would like to take off my armor because I haven't done that in a long time.
He'd probably stink.
Almost
And
definitely.
then there's two things I would like to do. One, I would like to investigate the armor further because the last time I did it, I remember you saying there was some kind of malice hidden deep beneath the armor. Because this was this was the
Yeah.
armor.
I mean, right now I'm debating on if you can take the armor off.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as you try to like pull it off, it seems to like wrestle back onto you. As you try to like, try to shrug it off, get it over your head, it kind of does the opposite and kind of works its way back onto your shoulders.
Arath trying to take it off and clunking around will like wake up Serana.
Yeah, it is super annoying
Like
loud.
when you see someone like fighting
Aeroth,
to
are
take
you
off their
okay?
shirt and they're like wandering around the room, they're just like, God.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that. But the shirt keeps putting itself back on.
Except this shirt weighs 50 pounds.
And it weighs 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Arath, are you okay?
Yeah, no, Aeroth stops, but he's like, "Oh, fine. Nothing
Oh.
to worry about here. You can go back to sleep."
All right.
And it kind of like takes the blanket and it like tucks her in, like, all good here.
Okay. She'll kind of grab her notebook and start drawing again instead of going back to sleep.
Uh, yeah. So Aeroth is gonna kind of like sit in the corner,
Make
like watching.
Serana, make a intelligence check.
Okay. Boop. Oh, I'm dumb as fuck.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Aeroth is gonna kind of sit in the corner.
I drew a cat again.
Take like all my gears off. Like I took my backpack and sword and my shield off. But like I'm gonna kind of like sit in the corner and I'm gonna like grab the armor and I'm gonna be like I'm gonna talk to it because I remember that it was animated. And I'm like, dude, like you lost that
Dude.
fight fair and square. Like, come on, man, you're heavy.
Reasoning with
Like,
the
and I'm
armor.
like whispering to it, so like
Talking-
trying
yeah.
to make it to where
Dude,
Solana can
armor.
hear it, but I'm like,
Can
huh?
I roll to overhear it?
What's your passive perception?
Let me see. Actually, I don't know what it is. How do I see that? Shit. I've never seen
It
it.
should be in
Oh, it's
the
12.
It's
a
down.
12.
Like mine's
12.
10.
So
It's right below skills.
roll Aeroth, roll I guess not stealth, it would be sleight of hand, I guess.
Just to
To
whisper.
Yeah,
your
just
armor.
kind of see if you're trying to if you're trying to hide it. Yeah, you can hear this.
I walk into
Like,
the
and like you see me still trying to kind of like pull it off. Like I've unbuckled the straps that hold the plate mail together, but it's like sticking to my chest. And I'm like, dude,
Yeah, actually, Serrata, you're actually confused about what the word dude means.
Aroth, what are you saying?
what do you mean? What?
Why are
Eric
you-
kind of just like he's like, what?
Are you
Yeah.
Are you talking to yourself?
No.
I know you've seen a lot of people die, but I think you should move on. I
Eric's
got eaten by the
so
book. You can't
confused.
talk to
He's
him
like,
still.
you get this like when you're looking like because you're looking at me right, like you're gonna get the most confused look you've ever seen. I'm gonna be like, what? Like, yes, I have
Here.
seen a lot of people die.
Here, I drew you something. She'll kind of rip a page out of her book, and she will hand you a picture she drew that is. Hold on, let me see. 1 second. What would drawing a picture be a roll for? Would that be like performance maybe? Or maybe like a sleight of hand to draw? I don't know.
Yeah, you can do it sleight of hand.
Okay.
It
So
just,
it's like it's a drawing of Zaramond and it's a 12 out of 20.
it,
There you
so
go.
I'm assuming this looks like a tip like 12. How good would we say this drawing is?
I don't know. I mean, it's you could get you. She got the details down.
The red and the horns and the
Yeah, the horns, the tail, the stylish outfit in the book, but make an investigation check, Aeroth. They look like the lines in the way in what it's drawn look almost jittery. They're not straight or anything like that. Almost like a
like
they're
just
very
shaking.
shaky almost. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, you can't play. You can't do this to me, bro. You're making me feel like my insecurities are passing on to Serrano at this point. It's making me feel
They
guilty.
are. There you go. But you
God
should
damn it. So
you should let it go. He's not. He's gone. He's in the book now.
yes, you're right.
She'll pat you on
Saruman
the
is
big
gone.
dragon head.
What did
Give
you
you
say?
two. She'll give you 2 big pats on your dragon head, and then she'll sit down next to you. Almost like you'd pat a horse, almost.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna ignore it. Like, I'm just gonna act like it was totally normal. um, he's like, yes, Zarmond is gone, and I am upset about this loss.
Hmm.
But that is not. I appreciate the sentiments, Rob, but that is not what afflicts
What's the matter?
me.
She'll tilt her head.
I put on this. I put on this armor because my other armor was corroding, and now I can't take it off.
Oh. She'll kind of inspect the armor. Hmm.
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Okay, as you see this, you've read about like, okay, so animated armors are a thing, stupid adventurers are a thing. They're gonna end up together, and so this is definitely something that's documented in past chronicles where um, the armor actually will start to grow into the person's body.
Oh.
Is this because I
And
rolled super terrible on that D100?
no, no.
No, I would never.
But yeah, so you know that that's kind of what happens when you do if you wear and the remains of animated armor enough. The the theory is that you become an animated armor eventually
Ah. Oh.
as it absorbs, it grows
Roth,
into you and
where'd you get
absorbs
this
So
you.
is this like a
armor from?
curse?
It seems like it does not have a happy ending.
Roth, where'd you get this armor?
That keep that you've gotten
Uh,
yet.
so I've read about this before. Now don't panic. Don't worry. Um,
There, it does take
but
a long time. It's over time, but it
how
is
long have you
something.
been wearing it?
What would you say, Ben? What would you say, like 3 days?
About 3 days, yeah.
Yeah, three, 4 days. I don't know.
Okay. We need to get this off of you now.
Yes, that is what I'm trying to do. And then I pull on it, and I'm like, "Grr!" I literally put all of this dragonborn strength, and I'm like pulling on this armor.
It feels like pulling off a scab. Stings a little bit.
Oh. I let go of it. I'm like, yeah. See, I can't pull it off. It's like trying to rip a scale off. They don't want to go.
Uh, well, um, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's fine. We should get it off soon, but for now you're good. And she'll like smile at you with a thumb up.
Do I see the like? Is there
Her
a
eyes
concerned
look terrified.
Okay, well you're not. If you're not hiding it, then I'm
No,
gonna
she is-
obviously
you
ask
can tell.
questions.
You can tell she's lying to you.
So, what's so bad about this armor, Serrano?
Uh, so
It's okay. You don't have to hide it from me.
It's eventually gonna kill you.
Ah.
You're gonna become the armor.
Aerith kind of just looks at his chest and he's like, the look that you would get is because Aeroth wouldn't be afraid of that. Like the look that Serrano would see on Aeroth is acceptance. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's kind of like, well, shit.
Well, we can. Um, why don't we pray to get it off. She'll like almost gesture to your necklace. That might help. She has no idea what to do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's understandable, but at this point, I'm kind of hesitant when it comes to prayer because I feel pretty cut off. And that's why I wanted to go to the shrine because I know there's like a very holy spot inside the shrine.
Hmm. Hmm.
There you are.
Oh, hey, pointy guy.
We have a lead on another adventurer person.
Oh, you're strong, aren't you?
Huh?
She'll like gesture. Can you try to pull his armor off? She'll point at Aran.
I kind of like put my hand up and I'm like, I shake my hand, no. Like no, it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people stronger than me, and I don't. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, are you gonna come with us, me and June, to go find this person?
To be honest with you, it's in the middle of the night, and I haven't slept in quite some time. And
In
I
the
carried
morning?
Serrano the whole way here.
So in the morning.
Yeah, we should probably not bug him in the middle of the night.
I mean, fair.
It's not really the middle of the night yet. It's late evening, but it's
Oh.
not.
Late evening.
It's not like
Oh.
yeah. It's like 9 o'clock. Probably not the best time to come calling, but you're not gonna like ruin waking up anybody.
Gotcha.
June,
Okay,
what
I
say
thought
you?
it was later than that.
June? Where did you
Yes.
go?
Look, I have to talk to Sirio in the morning. I've sort of come up with a plan with
I mean-
Halia, and it involves the townspeople, and we have to go find gold. But it involves trapping the dragon, and then we use that to our advantage to kill it.
I'll go if you want me to. She'll kind of like get up and she'll grab her book.
Not right now. In the morning, I have to talk to Sirio in the morning, and if you have to talk to that adventurer, Serrana and I can go talk to Sirio, and you and June can go talk to this adventurer.
Okay, wait. We came up with a plan against the dragon?
Super sarcastic. Thanks.
Well,
I'm confused.
no, well, look, this plan is only in the works, and I need to talk to Sirio because Sirio is some reason now friends with Halia to see if it's feasible.
Okay, well,
Halia believes
before
it to
we
be
do
feasible.
that, why don't we all talk about the plan so we can all work together to come up with a plan?
Well, obviously, I wanted to talk to everyone about it, but
Hey,
I'm just
Cat.
letting you know.
Because Sirio just
She'll
left.
wave
Like,
at
he's
you.
not in town. Hi, Serrana.
Hmm.
I
Well, then I
literally
will
just
talk to
watched him,
Halia.
like, dip it out into the
I will
woods.
talk to Halia in the morning.
Yeah, so
Or
I'm here.
we can
Wait.
tell Halia to go fuck herself because she's hiding shit. She made a deal with the dang freaking squid
liked
thing
her.
that took the Lich Book.
She was literally talking about Zaramon, dude.
Okay. No,
made
she
a
said
deal
she
with
made a deal with
Zaramon.
the Lich Book.
No,
Or
she
with
made
the-
a deal with Zaramon.
Isn't
Yeah, I
this
think you
your
understood her
party
wrong.
member?
She was talking about Zaramon, not the squid. She was
So
saying
when
it
I
was a
asked her why she
disappointment
made a deal with the squid, why didn't she clarify that?
because she was leading you on to
Serrana will
purposely
kind of-
agitate you.
Serrana's gonna kind of sneak her way over next to Zagdom, and she'll kind of like cup her mouth to like whisper to him. Zaramon was the other pointy guy.
The evil one, right?
Yeah.
I do
Okay.
not trust her.
Obviously,
They fight like this
she
a
is
lot.
a very look, June. Obviously, she is a very hard woman to read. Okay, and we will never be able to fully understand what she is doing, and she is not that trustable of a person. However, we can trust in the fact that she wants to keep Phandalin safe because it is her means of income.
Money. She gets money from this place. She controls this place. If there's one thing that she wants to keep safe, it's that. Her connections.
And if
So
we
we
know
use that
that,
to our
and
advantage.
how?
How? We have her work with us to keep the town safe. That is one thing that we can trust her to do.
Okay, and if she has all of this power and everything, what makes you think that she's gonna keep us around when she's done with us? Because faith. I mean, because if it
I
were
can
me and
ask
I were
her.
in
Do you
her
really
position,
think?
then I would
Do you
say, "Oh,
really,
look at these
Jim,
really strong." Let me
Jim,
finish.
I'll go
do you
ask
really?
her. Serrano will walk out of the room.
No.
As soon as
No.
you
God.
I follow because I'm intrigued.
as soon as you walk out, you see Halia standing right outside. I was
Are they?
going
I
to
thought you guys
say
were
that I
outside.
was locking up.
Oh, okay. They wanted to know if you're gonna kill us, I think.
Mm. Kill what? Kill whom?
Arath and June.
Do I
Haven't
hear this?
thought of it, but it's always a possibility. A woman is capable of anything, dear. Don't you ever forget that.
Okay, above table, I'm really confused on where we're all at because I thought we were all outside.
I
I
thought
didn't
you
go
were
in.
all
I'm
inside
inside.
We're
the.
in the
Yeah, I
cell.
thought y'all
We're
were
in the
all
cell
inside that
room.
little cell area. Yeah.
Where
No,
the fuck are you?
I was up here at the shrine because we were going over to
Okay,
Edermath.
then that conversation never happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I
no.
thought he was
It
still
happened,
outside
and it
with you.
happened in that room. That's
I thought
that.
June
You-
walked in.
June
No,
walked
I
in.
didn't walk in at all. I was outside.
You inserted yourself into the conversation. That's
Yeah,
like
because
you walking into the room
I
because
thought
that's where that
that
conversation was happening. It's
I thought
He
that
okay.
he was still
literally
next to me.
stated
Fine.
that we were in the jail cell. Like previous
Yeah.
conversations were that
It's all right.
Serrano was
I
in the
mean,
bed.
it doesn't seem to phase Halia. She doesn't really
She
seem
knows
to.
that we have trust
Yeah.
issues with her. She clearly doesn't trust us
she knows
100%. So
that.
why would we trust her 100%? Like she knows this shit.
True.
So let's get sleep and take care of this in the morning.
Good advice.
I already slept all day. Serrano is now wide awake.
I'm going to go sleep at Stonehill.
There's some biscuits in the cupboard there. And shit.
Do you have any books I can read? Like, good ones?
Mostly ledgers.
Ledgers are boring.
I know, dear. Let's see.
I hand her the copy of the Dragon's Tome that I got.
You don't have
I
that.
have this book.
Zarmon 5000 had that.
Oh, he
I
said he has
have a copy
he
of
has
the
a.
tome.
Oh,
I don't
right.
have the original tome anymore,
Right.
which I'm very irritated about. Because if I would have known that we were just gonna kill him off, I wouldn't have given the book.
True.
Like I gave him the book because it was like a borrowing thing, but it was also because he was really the only one that could have utilized its abilities without the negative effects. And then
It's
he
not
just
like he's
fucking
gone.
died.
He's just
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just
his
standing
body's
right
there.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to go back there eventually, but by the time we go back there, it's gonna be like I feel like I'm gonna have figured out things on my own that book would have led me to at some point, anyways.
We'll see. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you've got a kind of a paperback version of the Tome of Dragons. Very interesting read. There are names of dragons in there as well, and stories about them.
Serrano will settle for that. She'll go sit on the bed and read it.
Hey, because I've read that one to its completion. It was finding the differences between the two. That was the difficult part for me.
Make a, let's see. I guess it would be investigation.
Okay. Boop. Nope.
No.
I can't read.
You read about a story about a blue dragon. Blue dragons are they're evil as well, but they use lightning as their breath, and so it's you read a passage more about the ponderance of how something can breathe lightning, and what that all entails. And it just kind of wanders off into a rambling, kind of like a
She'll
stone
read it
guy's
and take notes.
conversation. Like, man, that's the weirdest thing ever, dude.
Wanted to be a blue dragon, but then you explained the difference between dragon types, and I was like, oh shit, I'm trying to be a good guy.
Yeah, Serana will kind of read through it and write about it in her little book,
Um.
and at some point probably fall asleep.
So yeah, before I go to sleep, I guess because I can't take my fucking armor. I'll just live with this curse. I'll die eventually. It's okay. As long as I get to complete most of the campaign, I'll just die with this armor, I guess.
Or try to remove it. We could try to.
I mean,
Right.
obviously, I'm gonna try to remove because I'm assuming it's some kind of curse that animated armor has. I'm gonna try to remove it, but if I can't, then I'll just fucking die with it. That's fine.
The other prerequisite is you have to have a
You're
tail.
just so done with it. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So I want to ask. I'm gonna pull out the gold statue, and I
Okay.
want to ask if the plan that I have, like in the works, if it has like the grounds to work. Like, can this plan work? Because very
you
hesitant.
get a wheel where it's 50-50, yes or no. It's a very muddled answer on that one.
Oof. Okie dokie. And then
You get the feeling that there's more. You need more to the plan. The plan as it is right now probably wouldn't work, but
well, so I
there's a
mean
possibility it might. So who knows?
that right there, just telling me that I need more to the plan. Like
probably
this
should've
plan
done.
can work. It just needs more work. That's more than enough information that I need.
Oh yeah,
That's a lot.
that's
of
more than
information.
enough. That's
Yeah.
more information than you should have gotten from that. But, anyways,
Uh,
you've had a rough day.
yeah. And then before I go to sleep, my final thing that I would like to do is I would like to pray. Because I haven't done that since I left Aerithimble. And at this point, Aeroth is feeling quite disconnected.
Okay. As you pray, you see a vision of Bahamut, and at the same time, you see him kind of his head raises up, or her head raises up, his head, yeah, his head raises up, but it's also reveals that he's got a collar around his neck and a chain that droops down and then kind of comes up almost like a leash, as it were, and is being held by a gauntleted hand. And then that's about it. That's all you get.
Oh
Interesting. I wonder who that could be.
my god, oh my god. Okay.
It could really be anybody. I have no idea.
Oh, I wonder. Yeah, I guess at that point I would do my fucking best to try to sleep.
Okay. You have you sleep and you basically dream. You ever heard of sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
That's it. That's your dream. You have sleep paralysis throughout the entire dream.
What is so sleep paralysis typically associated with something causing the sleep paralysis?
Yeah, I wonder what that would be.
Oh my god. It doesn't look like a intricate robed figure that's half dead, does it?
No, you don't really see anything. It's just
It's just like a dark image in the corner of the
I mean,
room.
it feels like you're just in the same room that you're sleeping in. You just can't move in it. You're just kind of there, laying there the whole night.
Dude, this book has fucked my brain up.
I don't think the book is what you should be worried about.
I mean, there's a lot of things I'm concerned about as a character right now.
Yeah, you. Roth's about to have an anxiety attack.
he's,
Oh my
he's
God.
having a rough time at it.
Serrano's just passed out on the bed again. She drew for a bit and now she's asleep.
June, Zegal, y'all are going to bed too?
I'm snoring.
Okay. All right. So you guys are able to wake up in the morning fully rested. The birds are chirping.
Oh fuck, who died?
Actually, yeah. Birds are chirping. The sun's just creeping out over the thing. You kind of see a little bit of a shuffle of people kind of moving around a little bit earlier this morning than usual, you'd imagine. And yeah, you're free to start your day.
I'm heading over to Toblin.
Good morning.
Good morning, you. Hey man, do you know much about Ettermath? Like, is he usually pretty chill, or like,
He
like how
keeps
he
to
acts?
himself up there with his trees. I do know that he keeps that orchard immaculate. He actually cuts the grass around the orchard.
Really?
Spends all day doing it.
He does that for like fun?
Yeah. Well, I seems to enjoy it.
What's the point of cutting the grass? It's supposed
I
to...
don't understand it either, but it makes the place look great.
Well, let's hope that doesn't become a trend. I don't want to do that every weekend.
Right?
The only person D&D history to use a scythe accurately.
Oh no, not a scythe.
The lawnmower.
Full on lawnmower.
He's got a riding
man's-
lawnmower.
My man
He rolls
on his John
rolls
Deere.
through there with a dagger. He just cuts one blade at a time. That's why he spends all day doing it.
Oh no.
I'm sure he should probably find a scythe though.
I'm sure it should probably fall.
June, should we head out?
Yeah, if you want to come with, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. We're gonna head that way.
Okay.
You guys didn't mention Eldorath to us, did you?
Nope. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
I said
follow
that
her.
there was
yeah.
a venture.
Zegal asked about talking to the guy, and you said
Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah.
you want to sleep.
True.
I said let's do it in the morning, but nobody mentioned the name. That's what I was asking.
Because you said you were.
Because it was going to
you
be
would-
whether or
I don't-
not
he didn't
I
mention the
met
name,
You
no.
guys there.
Yeah.
No, you said you were gonna. You and Serrano were going to do some other shit.
Oh, we had to
Oh
talk
yeah,
to
we're gonna go
Cyril,
talk to
that's right.
Syrio.
There you go.
Okay.
I knock on the door.
So you guys head over to Eldermath, and then Eros, Serrano, you guys are getting up and moving around, or y'all?
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, I guess you could say that I wake up in a fucking cold sweat.
okay. You
Or-
can say that.
Since I'm
Serrano
cold
will be
dragon,
brushing
I woke
her
up
hair
in
when
a
you wake
warm
up.
Sweat? Well,
Serrano's got a
lizards
little
don't
mirror,
sweat,
and she's just brushing her
So I
hair.
wake up in a panic, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, or I guess for you it would just be a light frosting. You just
A light frosting, like
Yeah.
there's icicles coming off the armor.
Exactly,
Shit.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
my panicked breath from
It's
when
like
I was sleeping.
like a sheet of
Oh,
ice that just comes
yeah.
out
A sheet of ice to build up on the armor.
when you sit up. Yeah,
It just breaks off and falls to the floor.
Mhm, exactly. Okay, so you guys are just kind of chill there. Y'all are going to Zero, right?
Yeah, I guess I would just grab my stuff. I would leave. I guess I would leave the majority of my like the backpack here for now, because I'm not going
Okay.
on a fucking adventure.
Oh no, of course not.
Serrano will grab her book and follow her on. That's kind of what she
All
does.
right. And where's
He's gonna
Zero?
take a second guess, and he's gonna take his backpack, because fuck it, he's taking it everywhere else he's going.
Serrano will go to Halia's office.
Holly's not there just yet.
Hmm.
There's some papers on her desk.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, knowledge. Yep.
You
Serrano's
look
gonna
through it.
Hop up on the desk.
Did you just hop up on the desk?
Yes, I sit crisscross on top of the desk.
Oh, okay.
Aeroth is just gonna like peek in the room and be like, "What in the hell?"
Make
I believe
a
it.
investigation check. You through looking at some of the stuff, you can piece together that the town before any of this happened, the town was already not making any sort of gainful income as far as like from the mining business or any of the trade and everything. And just now, I mean, you could definitely see that the entire city is just bankrupt. There's the only reason people are here is because they haven't left yet. There's
Okay.
no money in this town at all. You get the idea
Oh.
that all the money in this town is in the pockets of the people that weren't here when the dragon came.
Yeah. Serrano will take some notes and then hop back off the desk. Arath, I don't know where your friend is, but there's no money in town at all.
They gave it all to the dragon, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Then again,
but-
a lot of people left.
Yeah, it just kind of says 0.
But, what do you mean? It says 0.
Well, there's
What
no
says
money
0?
left. Everybody's out of money.
Actually, it's a lot of negative numbers.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's worse than that. It's debt of things that haven't been paid or
Yeah.
owed.
The town's just losing money. It was already doing that before everything happened, but the dragon made it worse. Where's your friend anyway?
I want to go in that office real quick. It doesn't
Okay.
look like when I go in there, like everything that was there last night is still there, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't know where
Yeah.
she lives either.
You're gonna swipe her liquor. We'll go to June and Zigal. You guys kind of walk up. You see a white-haired gentleman that's kind of wearing a light linen robe almost, and he's kind of down on his hands and knees. He's using a little dagger to kind of edge the sides of the lawn and the grass in that area against the road. And kind of when you get into that area and into his property, that you can tell the quality of the walkway is improved. You don't feel the sharp rocks underneath your feet. It's all smooth stone. And of course the lawn and the landscaping is incredible.
I've never seen it this nice before.
There's like
Honestly,
even
neither have
a bush over there that looks like an ant, like a deer type thing.
That's a
This dude has a pet deer.
out of leaf.
Hell.
Yeah, there's like two little branches coming out as horns. It's actually pretty impressive, even by modern standards.
Can't stop staring at it.
It's so like eerie. Like it looks just like a deer.
Let's not forget while we're here.
Oh yeah. Crap, why are you here?
We're meeting this adventurer guy.
Oh yeah, for the dragon. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir, Mr. Edermath.
Oh, yes. Oh. What was it? June, was it?
Yes. Hi, my name's June.
Yes, we've
This
met
right here is Zigdal. We have?
Mm-hmm. And he'll kind of reach into his robe and produce an apple, hand it to you.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. It's been a crazy couple of days. I'm sure obviously you understand that.
He will also turn to Zigdal and produce another apple for you.
Thank
I
you.
haven't met you before, though.
Yes.
My name is Darren Aldemath.
Pleasure to meet you. Zigdal Shadowhorn.
Shadowhorn. Don't know the name. Are you from around here?
No, I'm from a ways away.
Very well. What can I do for you?
Well, we were told by Torblin that you may have some knowledge of dragons or some of their weaknesses or something like that that you used to adventure.
Um, for a white dragon, I've never come across. In my day, I came across a red,
Well, what
but
about a green?
I've only heard of them, but never seen one in person.
Gotcha. Well, is there any tips that might like tie into all dragons?
Well, generally, the dragons, especially the white ones that I hear, have a short temper. So you could use that as, um, we'd say they provoke easy.
Okay.
So
Anything that might provoke them, like pretty quickly, like any specific things?
insults mostly. Anything that affects their pride. If you come to them with a
Literally insulted him and he doesn't give a shit.
well,
Unless he's
no,
just
you
holding
don't
a grudge.
insult. You don't insult him with words. You insult him with gestures.
Wow, that makes sense.
But either way, you have to deal with a very angry dragon.
Yes, but that also means he wouldn't be thinking clearly.
Exactly. They tend to get dim-witted when their anger gets a hold of them. The young ones usually either figure that out fast or they die. If they figured that out, they usually live a little longer and become older and become a little more powerful.
What do you think, June?
Well, I mean, yeah, no, I gotcha. Hey, can you go over to them real quick? I gotta do something.
Okay, sure.
Sorry.
All right, Aeroth and Sarana. Sorry. What are y'all heading? Where's Siro?
Yeah, I guess we're heading there.
Heading where?
Wasn't he really drunk last time we saw him? He's probably still getting drunk.
So y'all going to the Sleeping Giant?
Yeah, that's our only lead. Like,
Okay.
that's the last time I saw him, so...
All right. Well,
He's-
as you
he's
round the
heading in
corner,
that
you
direction.
see a large group of people kind of huddled around in the middle of the road, almost. And as you kind of push your way through the crowd, you come up to the clearing, and there's just a body just mutilated all over the floor there, or on the road there.
Is it any kinds of recognizable?
Gasp and
Nothing.
cover her face.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. But everybody else is kind of like, asking, even who it is. They're not even sure. Now, they're pointing to the house that's just to the south there, and they're presuming that it was what was her name? Quellen.
Ellen? This house, right?
Yeah,
South?
just to the south there. Yeah, yeah. So that was her house. So that was, they're thinking that must be her.
Um... Yeah, I look at
Who would
Serana
do
and I'm like,
this?
I don't know who that is, but kind of like listening on the townsfolk. I like look at Serana. I'm like, I would like to make a quick detour.
So as you're listening, you kind of hear that Quellen was a little bit of a town drunk, a lush, as they call him, and and so
I knock
it's
on
kind of
her
like
door.
not much of a. The door's open.
The door's open. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's
oh.
it's kind of like right out front of the house, and the door's open, and
I guess I just go inside. Like I knock like 3 times on the open door, and I'm like,
okay, yeah, you
hello.
walk in. You
Serrano
do
will follow
see
close
signs
behind.
of a struggle. Looks like something smashed in through the window, and everything is like tossed
Like
in the room.
this was a woman, right?
Uh huh.
The person they were talking about.
Hmm.
Was that body a woman's body? Like, is it any kind of recognizable, like whether it was male or female?
Roll an investigation check.
Ah,
Eh,
dude, what? Oh,
not really a clue.
just maimed,
Just
maimed.
well, I
You
mean, there
know.
was a hand, a piece of a hand, what you could think of a hand, and then there was a, you know, just flesh mostly.
All right, I guess
Entrails. That's what's
because
called.
I can't put two and two together. I would start investigating the house.
I mean, it looks like it was just there was a crash. Looks like I guess make an investigation check. Let's see what you find.
Serrano will kind of look around too, closely behind.
Oh my god, it's ah.
Well, I guess Serrana's helping you a little bit. So together, you guys kind of piece that somebody
Should have
smashed
had
through,
play roll.
and I guess you kind of piece that whoever was in here was on the bed because the first thing that woke them up or whatever, and they were out of there, but the bed was smashed, like something had come in and was dropped on top of it or something. But you don't see anything that was a foreign object. It just looks like bed split in half, like someone was smashing it, and then looks like it, you know, from there. Things are kind of tossed on the way to the door. Um, you know, but outside of that, everything kind of leads to an instance where whatever happened here was fast and violent.
Hmm. Well, I'm glad this wasn't where you were sleeping.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because that's yeah. I guess that'd be all we could see. So, I guess I would walk back outside.
As you walk outside, you see Holio kind of walk up and start dispersing the crowd. Um, and then she kind of surveys the scene a little bit. She's not as aghast as everybody else was kind of looking at the scene, but she's very grim look on her face.
Look at her, and I ask, "What do you think could have done something like this?"
She'll lift kind of a quizzical eyebrow and look at you. You're not going to accuse me of this? That seems to be your MO.
Serrano will look upset.
If I imagined that you'd kill someone, I imagined that there wouldn't be any remains of their body in the street for everyone to see. And I
She'll
look at her like kind
she'll
of
kind of oh yeah. Oh well, she'll tilt her head and nod with a fair point kind of thing, and then she'll say, "I don't know what happened here. Seems like some sort of animal got in to the city or not. First dragons, now wild beasts."
kind of animals live around Phandalin that could do something like this.
As she says that, Serrano's gonna kind of look for footprints or something. I
Okay,
don't
make an
know.
investigation check.
I will assist. If you say that out loud, then I will assist. Yeah. I'm not
No.
rolling those.
No, you're
You
talking to
roll.
Holly. I'm ignoring because Serrano
Yeah,
said
she's
that
doing her-
Holly.
so
if
you're-
you-
and you're
okay,
doing
I
that.
thought you said that out loud, like the footprints. I thought you said that out loud.
No.
But you definitely get a better look at the thing now that you're not so shocked of it all. And you can definitely see that there are claws, swipe marks into the flesh. It's definitely a woman. Um, but doesn't look like it was, you'd say, eaten. It seems like everything's still there.
Wouldn't a monster eat it? Serrano will kind of like pipe in
Or
and start
yeah,
talking.
that would track with more like beasts and animals. You would think that they would eat something that
If
they
it was
were
a
gonna
beast,
kill.
it would like eat it, right? Why would it hunt her but not eat anything? She'll like look up at Halia.
And she'll kind of
I'm
look at
thinking
you
the
and
only
say, "Some
Yeah.
animals have different prey."
Um,
Serrano
I
will
kind of
note
like
that in her
kneeling over
book.
the body. I look at Holly and I'm like, well, seen a lot of animals hunt for prey, and I don't know any that would go inside a house and simply mangle a body for the purpose of mangling a body for the pure purposes of violence.
I know plenty of humans that would.
Yes,
Hmm.
humans are more inclined to violence than
A
any other
person
creature
didn't
I've
do
seen.
this though. Look at the claws.
Dragonborn have claws.
Serrano will look up at Aroth and take a step back.
Not so fun to be accused of something, is it?
I did not accuse you of anything.
Hmm.
I didn't accuse you of anything.
Serrano is
What?
staring at your claws.
Didn't you say I was part of some criminal organization when we first met?
When we first met,
Those were your first words to me.
because that is what was said to me.
Ah, okay.
Serrano is kind
Beyond
of
that-
arms crossed, looking at both of them as they fight.
My claws are retractable, so you wouldn't even see them, okay?
Mom and Dad are fighting.
It's not your father. Anyways, she'll give kind of a humph and kind of turn around, and then actually before she leaves, she'll kind of point to this and say, "Take care of this, Sheriff. Thank you." And she'll continue to walk back to the town hall.
Are you the sheriff, Aroth? She'll look up at you.
I guess you would say that you see this, like, begrudged look on Aaron's face, like, ugh.
I'm back.
Because originally, like, obviously originally when we came to this town, we fucking denied the rights of sheriffs.
Seems to be pressed audio, apparently. Can't seem to shake the title now.
Yeah, apparently. Can't
You're
escape
definitely a
Phandalin
hero of Phandalin.
Thumbs up.
Quotation marks.
Okay, so I guess you guys have the body to clean up. We'll go to June and Zidgal again.
This is great.
Cleaning up a body. Serrano will not touch any of the gore.
God,
So, what can I help you with, gentlemen? Oh, yes, we were talking about dragons. The white one specifically. Yes, I know that they use a cold breath, so they're the ones that will tend to freeze you and save you for later.
You said there was a red one?
Ah, yes. In my day, I came across a red dragon, and me and my band of hardy adventurers, we set upon it like wolves, and we won the day. It was glorious.
And what was special about the red one? You said the blue one breathed cold.
Oh, the red one blew the fire as hot as the nine hells, my boy. Oh, it still keeps me warm, the memories of it, in a cold night.
Okay, so the color is a telltale sign of typically what it would breathe.
Indeed. I also learned that they are able to direct their breath in certain ways. Different shapes, if you will.
You mean like a cone or a straight line?
Exactly. They can choose to do one or the other, or perhaps even something worse. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
But I do know that they always be on your guard. Never group up. And
Ah,
try not to get hit. One hit will devastate you. Unless you have someone that likes to get hit.
Well, I thought that Aeroth would be that one, but he gets hit too much, so.
I remember Omen. He he actually not the brightest one, but he did come up with an idea to use a catapult to launch him onto a dragon so that he could stab it while it was trying to fly away.
ah.
How did that work out?
Hell, that's why I'm talking about him in the past tense.
Ah, fair enough. I mean, at least nobody tried to have sex with the dragon, yeah?
Why would
True.
you even think of that?
Yeah, there's some weird people, man. I've read.
I've heard stories. It does not end well,
I didn't imagine.
especially with Cryovane, since he's a male.
Ah,
No. Um. So basically, they can change their breath attack into different directions. They're very strong, and we're probably very dumb for trying to go after it.
I mean, it's noble that you would try. The
Yeah, I
other
like-
idea is to just appease it.
I like the
Yeah.
catapult.
Well, we don't really have much else to appease it. We don't really have a catapult. Is there anything that we could do to distract it? Like, do you know anything that like they're gonna get fixated on other than just a pile of gold? Because we don't really have that.
An insult, I would imagine, one of grand scale would probably keep its attention.
From a silver dragonborn.
Yeah, well, I've already lost
You gotta think bigger.
maybe another dragon.
Then maybe that's too big.
What about a bunch of orcs?
How's it that you avoid to ask me any of these questions?
Perhaps your dragon friend may know. I mean,
Well,
you could probably tell him he doesn't have a tail. That'll offend him.
Yeah, that's true. That really was an era. It is funny though.
At this point, the way Aeroth's life is going, he's liable to punch you in the fucking face.
Shush, you're over there.
well, why don't we go find the other two and
The other thing I would say is, if you're going to fight it, don't let it take to the air. Fight it on the ground.
I mean,
makes sense. Less agile.
the issue is what I've seen so far, we don't really have much say in what it actually does.
Unless we
You'll have
hurt
to
its
find a
wing.
way to dictate the tide of battle, my son.
I'm sure
What-
we can figure something.
What if, while it was distracted, we attempted to cut off one of its wings?
Mm. That would involve getting close enough to be hit. Risky, but possible.
It would also.
But I'm
involve
thinking
being strong enough to
of
do it.
more of the trap part of it. A trap that keeps him pinned.
One big enough for a dragon.
Something,
Wonder.
maybe. What about the gnomes? Perhaps they could devise a contraption of some sort that would
Well, I already had
inhibit
them
a dragon
devise
from
one,
flying.
and that didn't work. So
So I think we go talk to the gnomes.
yeah, I tried to go there earlier. Now I guess we can finally make it that way.
Well, let's go. Tally ho.
Well, I appreciate it. Is there anything that I can do to help you, other than obviously the dragon?
Well, this summer when the oh, actually no, actually, and he'll turn to his orchard. and he'll say, the harvest is coming soon, so if you would like to help harvest the orchard, I would be endeared to you since you offered.
I'm sure we can help with that.
Sounds wonderful. As long as it doesn't, well, at least with a white dragon, it's no risk of it burning, but
Yeah, that's true, but doesn't mean that it won't get frost.
correct, yeah. So if it doesn't get destroyed by the dragon, perhaps we'll have a good harvest.
Um,
I thought the
Let's-
blue was frost.
No, I'm not sure what a blue one is.
I don't think I want to find out.
Yeah, I don't either. Thank you very much.
Best of luck, gentlemen.
See you at harvest.
Awesome. Okay, so you guys, where y'all headed now?
Probably go find the other two.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Serana's watching Aroth clean up a
Okay.
corpse.
Sorry.
All right. It was not really that much to clean up, really. You
gonna
just
say-
kind of scoop it up into a doggy bag
While-
kind of thing.
While we were cleaning up the corpse, was there anything else that we would have noticed that we wouldn't have noticed before? Since now we're obviously like literally in its
Yeah.
corpsey face.
Well, I mean, yeah, as you're kind of cleaning up, kind of going through and maybe even straightening up the house a little bit too, so it's not just chaos in there. You notice that for everyone calling her a lush, there's no alcohol in the house.
Like for the town drunkard.
For the town drunkard, there doesn't seem to be any alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then.
There's empty bottles, but nothing full. Nothing stored away. You'd think that someone who was constantly drunk would have some sort of supply.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Serana will just kind of follow Aroth's lead.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I can't. No, that would be metagame, so I can't say anything. Yeah, I guess I would just. At this point, I would just assume that whoever lived here drank everything that they had, and then died a violent death.
Okay.
Because if I was to assume the other thing that I assume that I'm thinking, that would be considered metagaming because of what Hunter told me. Oh wait, no, Hunter, you did tell me that Cyril left town last night, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that just happened. Yeah.
Shit, never mind. Okay, yeah. So now Aroth has a lot of questions in his mind that are questions that he normally wouldn't have thought about his friend. Okay. Anywho.
Should we keep looking for your friend?
Yeah.
We never made
Aroth
it to
is
the
gonna look-
tavern.
Yeah. Aroth is gonna like shake his head up and down. But yeah, let's go.
All right.
But like looking very questioningly at the remains of what is in this house. But he'll follow you. Yeah.
Yeah, there's I mean, of course there's no valuables in there, but you can't really tell that if it was
Nothing's
because they
left.
were
But it's
taken
just, yeah.
or if it was just, of course there's no valuables in the town.
Yeah, no, there's nothing left.
All right. Into the tavern, I guess.
And this honestly feels like a waste of our time.
Yeah, so you see in the tavern a large barbarian in the middle of the floor, just passed out. A bottle of booze next to him, and he's just snoring away.
Serana will run over and like poke him.
Does that bottle of
Are you
booze look
okay?
familiar?
He'll kind of swat out at you. Leave me alone.
I guess the only place to get booze around here would be the Sleeping Giant. So I guess I
Serrano
would-
will turn away from the.
Yeah, you look around, you don't see any booze around.
Serrano will turn
Like
her
this
back
drunk
to
bastard is drinking
the
all.
drunkard, and she'll look over at Aroth. I don't know. He's not dead.
Is there any water in the tavern?
Yeah, there's water. There's a basin.
Yeah, I would like. Is there a bucket?
It is a bucket technically. It's like a big bowl.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'd like to dump it on cereal.
And he'll get up in an angry rage and just, why did you do that?
Serrano will
And I'll
get
just be.
behind
I'll just be
Aroth.
standing there with my arms folded.
I am behind Aroth.
What do you want?
Is that all you have to say to me after all this time, cereal?
What else is there to say to you?
As pleasant as you were as the last time I saw you.
This is your
Whatever
friend?
you say, no tail.
And whatever you say, cowardice barbarian.
And he'll throw the bottle, and you make a dexterity check. Or a save, dex save.
Yeah, yep. I already knew this was how this
Do
was
I need
gonna
to do
go
it too?
because
'Cause I'm
the
behind
last
Aroth?
time.
Yeah, if
well,
you're
the
standing
last
behind
time
him,
that
it's
Cereal and
it,
Aeroth had a.
well, let's see if it hits Aeroth first. Yeah, it smashes against you and shatters. Doesn't get towards Serana. But yeah, you take 2 points of damage from that.
Me?
Yep.
Oh.
Damn, that was a high save then.
Oh no, that
No,
was
I got
place.
that.
Okay, no. Okay, no, yeah.
So Aroth jumps out
it
of the way, and
bounces,
I
but
just
you
get
don't take any
smacked
damage
with
from
a
it.
fucking bottle.
You were directly behind me. I thought you were to the side of me.
Yeah. No, I was behind you. I was
Oh,
hiding
then I
from
guess-
behind you.
Well, yeah, then I would take it. I wouldn't
Oh.
dodge it.
Oh.
If you cowered behind me, then I wouldn't dodge it.
Oh. Well, then you got hit by a bottle.
Alright, whatever, yeah. 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here we go, June.
Are you? And then I look at him and I would go,
I'm not really
"Are you
feeling it.
satisfied?"
He starts looking around for another bottle. No.
I unsheathed my claws.
Serana seeing the claws, her eyes will widen.
I used my natural hide and I unsheathed my claws. Sirio, now is not the time to do this. There's been a murder in town and there's a dragon afoot. Now, if you would just not be a drunk bastard for once and think rationally, we could talk something out.
What is there to talk about?
A plan to kill a dragon.
And what's your plan?
I unsheathe my claws and I go and I gesture to have a seat.
He just keep looking at you, waiting for you to speak.
I fucking sit.
Alright.
Serana is now kind of like scared, but not behind anything anymore. So she just like got her arms up, like, what do I do now? There's nothing to hide behind anymore.
He does, the ire of this barbarian doesn't seem to fall on you. It seems like he's got some sort of personal thing with Aeroth,
Oh, okay. Cool.
and he seems to be focused on that.
Yeah, so. Do you want me to explain the plan or just like saying.
I'm waiting on bated breath.
On bated breath. Yes. Well, we need gold. Obviously, we need a new horde, and the dragon will be back soon. The party that you so neglected will find gold, while you procure whatever left of the town.
to build some kind of pitfall to trap the dragon near the shrine where he previously landed to collect the hoard that the town had left him. We need however many able bodies there are to create any kind of trap to hold the dragon in place if we are to kill it. Because if it is to fly around town, it will just destroy it before we have a chance.
They're miners,
Talia told
not
me that I needed to talk to you.
engineers.
Engineers?
I said they're miners, not engineers. They can build you something, but you gotta
They can
give
dig,
them.
can't they?
You got to give them the instructions on what you want them to dig or build or whatever you want. But they're gonna follow plans, not make them up.
There's a gnome in town, isn't there?
Yeah, that bearded kid.
Yeah, the bearded kid. He might be able to devise something that can hold the dragon.
Why don't you talk to him?
Maybe that's the case, but I still need you to convince the townsfolk to even build a hole deep enough to hold something as an adult dragon.
You want to dig a hole the size of an adult dragon.
At least enough to hold it in place. Enough to build some kind of trap.
That's
A
gonna
pitfall.
take quite some effort. But still, they're gonna need to know how to dig it. How big, how wide. What are we talking about? We need dimensions. Or
We'll
they need
talk to the gnome.
dimensions. Can't just tell them just to dig or nothing will get done.
We'll talk to the gnome. We'll devise a way to stop the dragon. But we'll need the townsfolk help. We won't be
I'll
able to
get
do
the
this.
townsfolk to do what you need them to do, but you've got to tell them what to do.
Alright. As long as we're on the same page, then all is good.
Says you.
Yes. Sure. Says me.
Why are you so angry, big guy?
What's it to you, little girl?
Well, you just seem really grumpy.
Maybe you haven't seen me angry yet.
At this point, Aeroth is definitely going to stand up.
Serana will kind of approach Serio, sitting down. Maybe not, but I don't know. You just seem upset about something.
What do you know about upset?
Plenty of things, but I don't want to talk about it.
Me neither. Turn around and kind of go out the back door.
Bye-bye. Your friend's a meanie.
I considered him a friend once, but that is no longer.
Oh.
Let's go find the gnome.
Okay, June, go. Where y'all headed?
I mean, last time I saw, fuck, words.
Serana and Aeroth?
No, Ciro. Last time I saw Ciro,
Ciro,
he was
yeah.
at the Sleeping Giant, and he's a giant.
But we would crop paths regardless.
Yeah, so we could head to the giant. Ciro's probably there, which means that.
Yeah, you
Ciro
guys
and
kind
Ciro
of
are probably
meet in the middle of the road, kind of where there was a body just a minute ago. Still the
You
dirt
here, June, or
around,
you
kind of still a little bit red.
Yes.
But overall, they did a good job. You can't really notice that there was a murder here just a minute ago.
Hey, pointy
Oh,
guy.
thank you. Thank you.
Hi, cat.
Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. Great news. Great news.
Agreed. We have news as well.
Yeah. Well,
We met the grumpy guy.
yeah, we met
He was a
Serial.
jerk.
He's still a bastard as usual. And on top of that, our only problems are no longer dragons.
Oh. Well, we found out that the dragons, dependent on color, is what they spit at you. or
Yes, I could have
breathe.
told you that.
Well, you didn't.
You never asked.
And we found out that they.
Are you sure you hadn't told us like one of the first things you say to people?
Yeah, it's definitely. I've been told it before.
Well, I haven't.
Get you-
Although I would know that anyways, but beside the point.
He does talk that
Silver
long.
silver dragons and white dragons are very similar. You know, the only difference is that I'm good, and he is evil. He is bad. He is
Ah.
greedy.
Right.
He loves gold. The only way to appease him is
But you love
gems,
gold.
Other than that, most of the time white dragons will just straight up kill you. They wouldn't even think about it.
Arab, you
Well,
like gold? You're not so different.
This insult we heard that the White Dragon would possibly listen to, I thought would become fantastic if it came from you, since you don't like each other.
And
Yes.
if we could get the dragon to land without gold and with insult, that'd be one thing. But the likelihood of him trying to turn the town into a giant icicle before he decides to land at our feet would be
That's
another.
why we wouldn't do it at the town.
Where would we do it?
Somewhere away from the town. We'll figure out some way to draw him that way.
What about the gnome we were supposed to go see?
Yeah, that was one of the things
As a
that we
matter of
talked
fact,
about
I was actually
going.
about to go talk to the gnome about the pitfall trap.
Yeah, so we were talking to them, or talking about going and seeing if they could figure out a way to keep the dragon from flying. And what do you, a pitfall trap?
I literally
Like
told
a
you
pit?
about this last night.
Dude, I was so tired last night.
Look, my idea was that. So, remember that creepy doll that worked with Alia?
Yes.
What?
No.
You wouldn't. June would know. June understands. Anyways, I talked to her, and
Arab still plays with dolls.
Yeah, he does. I can't.
Ha ha ha.
Okay, so we were talking to
Anywho.
her.
there are plenty of mines around here, and this is what I was talking about to Halia. Is that there are plenty of mines around. We can find a way to get gold from one of those mines, to procure enough gold to make a hoard feasible enough to the dragon. He will land. We talk to the gnome. We get him to devise some kind of trap that would keep the gnome in its place, and we get the town folk to help the gnome build the engineered idea that he has. With that in mind, we could stop the dragon from flying away, and at that point, we have a chance.
But that's assuming that the mines aren't all dry.
Yes. The mine that is nearest, is dry, and that is something that we would have to devise. The only sure place that we know that the dragon will land is on the hill west of the shrine.
Yes.
If
Well,
we try to set up a trap outside, there's no sure way that we can make him land in a spot where we want him to land, nor we can get the townsfolk to go outside of the town and help us.
Well, one, if we're gonna do something to keep him from flying, it should be mobile. We can move it around. We can use it at him. My thought, best bet, is something that's gonna keep his wings from being able to move. So maybe some chains or something that we can launch at it that'll wrap around his
nothing-
wing.
Like a big
There's nothing
bola.
that we have that is mobile enough that would be able to.
That's where the gnomes come in. And we have a cart. We just need a way to move it. And guess who found a horse?
Do you think the dragon would be foolhardy enough to fall for something like that? He didn't even take the wood carving that we made.
If
I don't
they
need him
are,
to be foolhardy. All I need is that I've got a cart with a horse on it, and he ate my
What
ox
cart?
last time. a cart that's stuck out in the woods because the dragon ate my ox.
We could
But
get
we
that.
move the cart, bring it back. We have them outfit it with something that can launch a chain or something around the dragon's wings. Dragon comes down, tries to eat my horse again because of course it would. And then as soon as it gets nearby it, we freaking launch the thing and we, catch his wing. And now he can't fly and we attack it.
We have one horse and we do not have the money for another.
Okay.
We don't
well,
have money, period.
I mean, we have money.
I don't. I'm broke.
Me too.
I mean, what you said? A pitfall trap? You want a dragon to fall into a hole?
The
I
idea
Yeah,
is that
dragons
the
fly.
dragon falls into. We make the trap at the hill. The dragon falls into the trap or falls for the trap. It holds him into place, and then, we can either, make it to where the dragon is surprised. He falls for said trap. The gnome devises a device that we can use to stop it from flying, to lock its wings, hurt its wings, something. If there's enough holes in the wings, they can't fly. If the wings are locked and they're damaged enough, he won't be able to fly. But if there's some way that we can
So it's
surprise
the same
him.
plan. Mine
Maybe we
just
should
has
just
less
trap his
parts
wings.
to it.
Maybe we just
Yes,
go see
but-
the gnome.
Yes, let's just go talk to the gnome for now, and we can discuss this later.
On the way, I just wanted to say that Edermath said it was short-tempered, and we should use that to our advantage.
Yes,
Yeah,
most
he
chromatic
specifically
dragons
brought
are
up
short-tempered.
being called tailless.
Yes.
So Aeroth, I think you calling him tailless would be the best bet.
He did actually say that. He's not just being rude.
Are we rolling for initiative?
Aeroth is going to give you this look
You're
feeling
rolling
that
for
he's
initiative.
absolutely done with your shit.
I mean, would it not be the most insulting thing to have somebody who does not have a tail
He has a
call
tail.
you tailless?
It's
That's
more
like-
of a slow burn type thing.
I take a sidestep and just get the fuck away from him just in
Would
case.
that
Serana
not,
does
like,
as
if you
well.
were a dragon, would you not be like, did this motherfucker who literally came from dragons that doesn't have a tail call me tailless? Like, that would be pretty insulting, wouldn't it?
That's why I said he's the
If
one that should do
anything,
it.
my feelings would end up getting hurt more than that dragon's would.
Yeah, well, you might keep his attention.
Maybe he wants a mate.
I don't
kidding,
know.
I'm kidding,
He does
I'm
not
kidding.
want a metallic dragon as a mate.
I'm
Don't know
just
what he's
joking.
into.
Apparently,
all-
June's into some weird shit.
It's a he and a he.
Serana's
Okay.
eyes will get
They
big,
can't mate.
and then she will kind of just
Unless maybe there are some books that
Serana
say
is
otherwise.
Serana pulls out her notebook. She blushes a little and just kind of looks at her notebook instead of listening to you guys.
There,
Why
She's
not?
trying
Notice
to
this?
ignore the conversation.
there have been some books that have come through my father's shop that discuss otherwise than the fact that a male and a male can't mate.
Besides that, Sinbad, we should probably get to this.
Yes, those are human standards. All right, not dragon standards, human standards. All right.
Saying-
Anywho,
you're saying
anywho,
saying too
enough
brotherly.
about the tails and the male on male dragon mating. And I look at Serana and I'm like, stop blushing.
Dragon and dragon.
We have
Serana
Stop
with,
writing.
Serana isn't writing. She is very
drawing
clearly
dragon
trying
Yuri.
to not pay attention to you and is only able to pay attention to you. Her face is bright red. And as you say her
Well-
name, she'll look up at you and then just look immediately sad, like she's done something wrong.
I mean, does my plan
Just
not
throws
make
his
sense
hands
here?
up in the air and he just starts walking. It's like, I'm done.
One plan involves wanting a dragon to fall, which they historically don't do. They fly. The other one is the same thing without the falling and just taking out the wing, and Aeroth pissing him off, which is going to be pretty easy to do if he calls him Tellus.
I don't think we should say that anymore.
And I look behind me and I'm like, last time
I'm
I
not
insulted
calling
the dragon
Aeroth,
with my
dude.
words, did it seem like he paid any kind of attention to me?
Did you call him Talus? Because if you get pissed off when you get
No,
called
but I
Talus,
called him a
imagine how
wormling.
pissed off he'll get.
Tell him his mother smells like elderberries.
That's true. Yeah, you could say that.
Look, if you want to piss off the white dragon, the best thing to do is flight him.
No,
with
it was
a menial sacrifice. Give him like a gem You wanna piss off the dragon? Give him little to no gold. Be
I
like,
might not
here's your
even
offering.
see it.
Either way, let's go talk to the gnome and figure this hubble about.
Aeroth just keeps walking. He's done with your shit.
Sharana
June's
does not
literally
look
not
up.
saying anything to antagonize him. He's saying, "Hey, call him Talus. You're Dragonborn. It'll piss him off."
Sirana is standing there, the most awkward you have ever seen anyone stand anywhere. And is bright red.
You get up there. Barthen's the shop is open. You guys come in. The bell. There's a bell at the door, and it dings when you walk in.
I thought we were going
Oh.
to the gnome town, guys.
Who works here, dog?
I mean, one of the gnomes do, but he told us where his town is.
Yes, but our best bet is to talk to one of the gnomes to convince other gnomes. This one gnome can at least devise a plan that the town can put into place.
Last time we talked to him, we told him we were going to meet him at his town.
Last time you talked to him.
No, we were all there.
You guys
I
picked the
certainly never talked to the gnome and said I would meet him somewhere
Okay,
else.
we're
besides
going into
Phandalin.
Barthen's.
Yeah, everybody seems angry today. Sirana will not look up.
I reach out for a high five.
Sirana doesn't notice that you're trying to high five because she is so distracted.
Visible disappointment.
Yeah, you get over there, and you don't. I mean, Barthen's there. He greets you. You don't necessarily see a gnome.
Well, June,
Yes?
What can we do for you?
you're up.
Well, why am I up?
You speak the loudest.
To be honest with you, I don't remember his name. But anywho, the gnome. The child. My bad. The child. Where is he?
Skip. He's
Yeah, where's Skip?
he's usually a gnomon guard. He goes home on the end of the week. I only keep him for a few days every week to help me out. And now I can't even afford to pay him, so I don't even know if he'll even come back.
Well,
Are we ready to go to Nomengard?
there goes that. I don't even know where Nomengard's at.
I do.
Oh, yeah, I
That
can
works.
point it out on your map there for you.
Perfect.
All right, off this way. Oh, wait, before we go. Hey, Barthen, do you have any, I'm assuming probably not, but do you have any healing potions?
Uh, you know what? And he'll kind of go to the back where his keeps his ledger and stuff, and move the chair over, lift up a carpet, and then remove 2 floorboards, and then underneath he'll pull out a box, and it has
It's
5.
all skooma.
Yeah, skooma. 5 skoomas for you.
How much do you want for these?
I want you to kill a dragon. 1 white dragon, please.
Fair enough. I will make sure.
I wouldn't promise anything. We'll try our best.
Well, I either bring in the scales or I'm dead. So
Look, if I die, you just
Oh.
bring anyone my scales and I'll probably fool them anyways.
I'm not gonna fool Barthen.
What?
Thank you, Barthen. I greatly appreciate this. Here, at least let me give you something, and I hand him 20 gold.
Okay, he'll put it in the stash with that, cover the floorboards and all that.
Yeah,
Well, you
one thing
best
I'd
get
like
going.
to do
It
before we leave.
take a bit of a time to get out there to Nomengard.
One thing I would like to do before we leave is I would like to go to Stonehill Inn and grab the rest of the gear that I left
Okay.
behind.
All right.
Yeah, we could split it between everybody.
And then I'm on my way back. I just want to strap, like, my backpack included. Besides a couple things that I keep on my person at all times, obviously. Just put the majority of the gear on the horse, and then at this point, this Clydesdale of a horse is a pack mule.
Better than you, I guess.
Ew.
Okay.
Hey ho!
Serana will kind of try to get a minute with June while no one else is around during this.
June, which books were you talking about?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
And she'll kind of look down again.
Oh,
she will, like,
you're
move
talking
away.
about the dragon action stuff.
She will walk away faster.
I think one of them's called Dragon X Yowie.
She doesn't respond to you. And she is blushing again.
All right, so you guys head.
Aeroth is so confused. He's like, "What the fuck? Why is Serrano avoiding me? Like,
She's not avoiding you, she's avoiding eye contact with all of you.
well, yeah, but I mean, like, you can still tell when somebody's really openly engaged with you, and now all of a sudden they won't look at you face to face. Like,
Yes.
there's some form of avoidance, and they're like, obviously, it's like Aeroth is like, what the fuck is going
Oh,
on?
June exactly knows what's going on.
Serana is now up on the horse and she is doodling and being very secretive of her doodle.
Oh boy.
Is
And I'm
there
the one
any
pulling the horse along, so
way I can try to take a peek at what she's doodling?
Not on your live, homie.
Oh.
All right, so okay, so we're going straight to Nomagard. Very cool. What we'll do is we'll take a little bit of a bio break. Take a little bit longer. I have to make a run and I'll be back, and then we will do Nomagard. I'm excited. This had been in the cards for you guys for a while, so I'm
Yeah.
excited that y'all are getting to go. And
I've been trying to get to Nomagard.
seems like you guys need an easy kind of
need an easy day for sure.
an easy day, and Nomagard's a fun one, so you guys will enjoy
I mean,
it.
at this point, Aeroth is not nothing.
It's a little lighter than the other stuff around, so